I'm gonna binge watch it again. Like once it's all done and over, I'm gonna fucking binge watch it again. But other than that, like, well, I've been like every 3 episodes I've been rewatching with my stepdad. So I do that, and then I'm gonna give it a full run through because then I'll probably catch shit that I missed in the beginning.
I never really rewatch episodes like that. Like even with the Arrowverse, like I don't really go back and rewatch the episodes.
That's what you've been doing for like
This
the
man
past month.
literally said that shit when he's been binging every fucking
Well,
show.
binge it, yeah, in a binge. But I mean, like when the episode comes on, and then I don't rewatch it right after. That's what I meant.
All right, when is the last episode of WandaVision?
I got like 2 episodes left
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh, so in 2 weeks.
tonight,
All right, so
and
if
then next week's.
oh, so next week is the last week is the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if
so
you want, you can just record on Friday.
so I can just start watching it next week.
Yeah.
I don't know
Like
how you
Monday?
avoid it. Did you avoid all the spoilers so far? Or?
I pretty much avoided a lot of the spoilers or forgot about any discussions of WandaVision. And I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot and go to a spoiler thread and then complain about being spoiled in a spoiler thread.
Yeah. And it's like you would think by now people know that they give you a preview of the post as well, because you'll get
Yeah.
screenshots. You get screenshots of the preview. And it's like, well, you know they do this.
This is dumb motherfucker on CBSM got upset on a spoiler thread.
I remember that. It's like, can you guys not wait a week or whatever? It's like, it's a fucking spoiler thread, dude.
It's like, dude,
Spoiler thread, bro.
It's a comic book nerd page, dude. Like they're trying to. Like, people want to have discussions about the shit right
Yeah,
away.
people are not gonna wait like a fucking month to talk about an episode that came out a month ago. It's
Yeah.
fucking stupid. All right, let me get Audacity started up.
See him do the intros.
Do you want to do it?
I can do it.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
you
so
can do it.
all right, let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Super Talks, aka Super Wieners. I'm your host Jake, and with me is my co-host Antonio,
Hi, everybody.
and also the host of the Timon Show or Wienercast, Timon Wiener.
Hey, we're live on Wienercast.
We're live. So we're here to talk about some Arrowverse stuff. We had Superman and Lois come on this week, the highly anticipated new Arrowverse show that I've been wanting since season 2 premiere Supergirl, because Tyler Hoechlin was amazing.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
Everybody
he
fucking
really
loved
showed
him.
his chops. This one.
He's been around for so long. If you realize, it was like the season 2 premiere of Supergirl.
Yeah.
And think about how long that's actually been. It's like 4 years ago.
Yeah. And we're finally getting Superman and Lois.
Yeah. And when they cast Lois for the Elseworlds, and I was like, okay, so they're eventually gonna get in the show. Because why would you have Lois now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You watched all the episodes of the first episode of Superman and Lois, right?
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Because I forgot to record it, so I had to watch it on the app.
Ugh.
It wasn't
Yeah.
bad though. Like the commercials, it was only like 2 commercials. So like
damn,
the
that's
commercial-
nice.
Like the commercial breaks only had like 2 ads in it. So I didn't have to
It's
wait.
usually 3 to 4, so you're lucky.
Yeah. So it was all good.
Yeah, and even then, like 3 to 4 commercials ain't that bad.
But between this and Stargirl, they're like raising the bar in the Arrowverse. I'm sorry.
Like the writing is becoming way better. Like
Keep in mind that as Arrowverse fans, we understand that it is CW, and we simply judge this off a CW scale.
We have to put this disclaimer on every Arrowverse discussion.
Because people seem to think that, we think that this stuff is the fucking Wire and Game of Thrones and Sopranos level TV programs. Like, no, we understand what this is.
Nord Lada, she you know who that is, Jake.
Oh, okay. She talking about the dude who complained in the thread.
Yeah, she's talking about the dude in CBSM that complained. It
Oh, dang.
is fucking
She's watching?
ridiculous. Yeah, she's watching us right now.
She's watching on Facebook Live. You should tune in to Team Wiener's YouTube and join us on YouTube.
Yeah, that way
Katie?
we can actually see you, like, because like the only way we can see you is literally we have to sign in, log into Facebook, and then go to the Facebook chat. Easier if everyone just moves over to Twitch or YouTube, and we can see all of your comments there.
Um,
All right, so back to what you were saying, Jake, about
Yeah, so we understand that this isn't exactly like top tier Emmy award winning television. We get it, you know. We just we embrace the cheesiness of the Arrowverse. It's all good.
We literally grade on a curve.
Yeah. So it's look, we're entertained. It's entertainment. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't all have to come out the movie or TV show depressed about it. You know, you can be entertained by this shit. It's fine. That being said, Superman Lois is really good. Like even tonally, it was just good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It had a Man of Steel kind of tone, like.
Oh, for real.
Like
when I saw that, I was like, "Wow, this is so Man of Steel vibes."
Yeah.
No, I think it had I think it was trying to get a tone of like everything, because like in the very beginning he's wearing that fucking the very first Superman animation that was ever made, he was wearing that costume.
Yeah.
And then it paid homage to Action Comics #1.
Yeah, got to do that.
They pay homage to a lot. Like honestly, like the comics where Lois is an old woman and like, you know, Clark hasn't aged at all, and like people made a comment to it where like they're like, "Wow, Clark, you haven't aged at all," and he was like, "Oh, it must be my genetics," and you know how Lois is aging as well.
Yeah.
So like that was a nice little reference to it.
They did a really good job. I mean, I know it was just the pilot, but it's actually really excited for it.
I love how they gave us that like cheesy Kansas Superman at the beginning of like his career, Superman in Metropolis, where like he saves that kid, and the kid is like, "Wow, nice costume," and he's like, "Thanks, my mom made it."
Yeah, yeah. Because at his core, Clark Kent is a fucking dork.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not expect to get punched in the gut so quickly like that.
I was waiting for it to happen. Honestly.
I was like, well, as soon as she coughed, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna die eventually. But I expected it to happen in the next fucking scene.
I expected it from the beginning because the way the show started out and then the tone of his narration, it seemed like something was gonna happen. There was gonna be a drop, and you know the cough did make it known that that's what's gonna happen. But even before it, you could even tell that something was gonna happen. Yo, what up, Jay?
You post in the comments on the thing?
Yeah, like if you go to the comments, you'll see all the comments. Also, Hentai Slayer, how dare you? So rude. Oh, by the way, Super Talks people that listen to us, like if you don't understand what we're talking about, you can go to the Team Wiener podcast on YouTube, and then you can visually see what we're talking about.
Yes, Super Talks listeners, check out my stuff, and all my listeners, check out Super Talks on Spotify and all sorts of listening platforms. And Jake left.
Oh no. All right, so
dude, how come the back of whoever that Luthor's person at the very end, I thought it looked like not Lawrence Fishburne, but fuck, who's that dude with the wonky eye? He was in Black Panther.
Forrest Whitaker.
It looked like the back of Forrest Whitaker's head.
I did not look like the back of Forrest Whitaker's head, bro.
No, fucking did. I forgot who the actor is, but yeah, he's Lex Luthor, right?
I was thinking that he's Alexander Luthor.
That's what I was thinking too, because we already had an actual Lex Luthor.
Okay, so I can deal with that. So then, what? So both Lex and Lena are adopted.
What do you mean?
Well,
I thought it
John.
was just Lena
Well,
that was adopted.
well, I mean, Lex is white, so
No,
That
I
is
think
true.
I
Well,
think
Lex could have been with a black woman.
I think
right.
this
But
Luthor.
I'm saying Lex, John Cryer, his Lex is a white guy,
Yeah.
and this dude, if his dad is black, you know.
Yeah.
No. This is
Alexander is Lex's son.
Alexander Luthor's Lex's son,
Was his
and
son? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that. Okay.
yeah. So, and he's usually from a future timeline.
Because the crisis, right? You got
Yeah.
crisis.
Yeah.
So
and
I'm thinking because
I
of
was
Crisis, his
that was
Earth
one-
got destroyed, and then he was somehow able to survive Crisis, and he
Yeah.
went to the first Earth he could find, or the first Earth he landed on was Earth Prime.
because I was talking to Ivan about that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"So we're just gonna have two Lexes?" But
And this Superman and Lois is set into the future because the kids are teenagers, and back in Supergirl, it was like literally last season when they were in what was the name of the world? I forgot already.
Wait,
That
what?
they were in that Superman and Lois went to, so she could give birth to the boys.
Oh, Argon, or
Yeah, they went there, and now they're teenagers.
I just figured that was a crisis thing.
yeah, because at the end of because before Crisis, it was just one child. They just had Jonathan Kent, and then after Crisis, Lois is all like, "You need to check. You need to check up on your kids." And he's like, "Kids."
He's
So,
like
you don't
the boys.
know
She's
what
like the
fuck
boys.
happened.
She's like the boys.
Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I figured like for some
True.
reason Oliver decided to give him two teenage boys. I guess
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
He gave Diggle his daughter,
his daughter
back.
back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was upset about him losing his daughter.
Well, he didn't. It was his daughter that he didn't know about.
Yeah, a daughter that he didn't know about, and now she's gone.
Well, they kept making digs at it though. Like
Yeah.
I told you, like I just binge Flash, and all this shit was Barry's fault, and Lila kept throwing shade at him a couple times. She's like, "Yeah, I mean, kind of like when I had a daughter, right?"
Yep.
And he would just look at her, it's like, "Really?"
Like, can't we move along?
It's like, "No, we can't move along. You fucking roped
Killed
my
my
daughter
child.
out of existence. What do you mean, move on?"
Ugh. Yeah, but this show was above CW quality, or for this pilot anyway. I know as it's gonna go on, it's gonna get CW as fuck, especially with Jordan Kent.
Yeah. What did I tell you about him though? Well, not
He was so edgy.
let me find out my dad is a kryptonite from
Kryptonian?
Krypton, and I got come on now. I
Yeah,
understand.
wouldn't it make sense? Like, I mean,
But
my
let me
dad
find out
came
I'm
to me-
half Kryptonian.
and my dad came
and-
up to me and like showed me he had superpowers, and he was all like, "Dude, I've been lying about being a crackhead all those years. I've been really out saving the fucking world and shit in secret."
Only thing I'd be mad is like, why you didn't tell me sooner?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, that was their main thing. Is all like, "You've been lying to us this whole time," and he's all like, "Well, yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah,
big
much
secret."
easier life would have been with that shit.
I mean, but like they didn't say that they had the powers yet, so
Well, I mean,
they didn't show any.
They
any
probably
sense.
both. They probably both do. It's just his probably haven't like
His release
manifested
sooner, because
Yeah.
like at the same time you saw what was the other one's name? Jason.
It's Jonathan and Jordan. So like one's
Jordan.
named
Jordan,
after,
like,
they're
when he
named
was a-
after both the dads.
Jordan, when he was a toddler, he threw a football and he, snapped the rope from a
No,
tire
that was
swing.
Jonathan.
Was it Jonathan? I thought it was Jordan.
Jonathan's the athletic one, and Jordan is the emo one.
on
All
the
right,
social
well,
anxiety.
Jonathan. My bad.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
it confused. I don't know which one's which, honestly. I just know. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna just say the popular one and the cringy one. Okay, that's how I'm gonna call them. So the popular one, he threw the football and it literally broke the tire swing, the rope from the tire swing. So yeah, they both probably do have powers. I thought they would have already found out about their powers and everything.
Yeah,
No, because then you don't get as much of a show.
I was hoping that they would have. He would have told the girl, and I feel like they would have I thought they would have like tried to do their own little mini Team Superman, some kind of vibe like that.
Yeah.
You know how this shit usually goes on CW.
Well, they're doing the same thing that happened in Smallville. Remember when like Clark Kent started getting involved with Lana Lang, and then she had the whole boyfriend, and yeah, they're doing some of that.
And her husband was a dick.
Oh yes.
Oh, fucking Lana Lang's husband.
I was like, you coming to the memorial talking shit like this?
Yeah. How
And
does Lana Lang not know that he's Superman? Did he never tell her in this universe?
Why would he?
Because he usually always has.
Well, he didn't this time.
Yeah, because the way either she's just like making it seem like she doesn't know in front of her husband, or she just doesn't actually know.
Maybe she does know, but
No,
it's like maybe she always knew.
No, because when they're at the bank talking about mortgages and shit, she's all like, "Dude, did Clark ever tell you the story about how like we got in this car accident and like the car was totaled, but no one had a scratch on him? It's so crazy."
Yeah, I'm saying like,
but
maybe
they just
she
like regarded it to luck.
I'm saying maybe she actually does know, but he doesn't know that she knows.
Okay,
possibly that could be it.
You know, like I'm more pretty much knew Oliver's Green Arrow since basically the Undertaking season 1.
Yeah.
She knew that whole time because it was so fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were gone 5 years and you come back and suddenly there's a superhero. Yeah, same situation. So like I can't imagine being around him, Superman, and just him doing shit like that.
Yeah.
And then you see Superman. It's like, wait a minute.
And then all the lucky shit in Smallville all of a sudden stops when Clark Kent moves out.
And Peter Parker did like 16 backflips in the hallway at school. And then Spider-Man shows up. The Spider-Man shows up and nobody knew.
I like when he revealed himself to his kids. Like he just like took off his. They're like, because we're like, we've seen Superman. There's no way you're him. He just takes off his glasses, hands them to Lois, and then they're like, kind of like, maybe he's not. Maybe he is. And then he goes and just picks up the truck and starts flying. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But the look on their face when he just hands her the glasses, and they're all like, "Oh shit, dude, maybe." Like,
but here's the thing: they've never seen him with his glasses off.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, I'm like, dude, like they never, like he's never woke up groggy and just like rubs his eyes or some shit, takes off his glass. Like, is he just always on point all the time? Well, obviously not, because he's been an absent daddy, but.
Who was an absent daddy? Sorry, I had to step away.
Clark's been an absent daddy for all these years.
For
like, you're never around because you have to save the world.
It's
I'm
that,
sorry, your dad
it's that edgy teen. It's that edgy teen, boy.
No,
Man,
both of them were mad about it, though.
No. One was mad about, was very edgy and mad about specific things, and then the other one, the popular one, was mad about how Clark handled it.
Okay, yeah.
Like after he told them, one was mad because he was gone like half of the time, like because he had to save the world and all that, and the other one was mad about how he told them and how he handled it after telling them. So yeah, one like the edgy one, not as valid as the popular one. Yeah, I'm not remembering their names.
They were both mad. I just think.
Yeah.
I think the other one took it as like a personal. I don't know. The curly hair dude, Jordan.
Jordan's named after Jor-El. Jonathan's named after Jonathan.
He took it as more of like a personal. Thing.
Like, I mean, like, how could he take it so personal if like his brother is very athletic and like shows that he's strong? Like, of course they would think maybe that could be because of his Kryptonian blood, and he never showed any signs of having any any like strength or anything like that. Logically, it makes sense, but I guess emotionally, he's like, I'm not good enough for you or something like that.
He's like, dude, you're half Kryptonian. What the fuck?
He said, now I found out I'm half whatever the hell you are. Is all like, just say Kryptonian. Don't be a dick about it. Dude.
Like everyone knows he's from Krypton. He vocally said it.
Yeah, I think he's told his origin on a Lois Lane interview.
Mm-hmm.
Have they met? I wonder, have they met Kara?
They should have already.
We don't know yet. I mean, they should, yeah.
But he was there fighting with them, like, after Crisis.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, I guess. Did John got to him, didn't he? Like, because Martian Manhunter, he went around pretty much everyone on every team. Arrow, Flash, Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Black Lightning, he went around restoring their memories.
Jean and Superman already know each other. They made that clear.
No, I'm saying like as after Crisis, Jean was going around and restoring the memories of everyone.
Yeah.
All the heroes.
He would have definitely had to have hit Superman up. And Superman was already known.
But they did already know. You're right.
Yeah, and Superman was already known in the Supergirl universe and everything.
Like,
yeah.
And like the reason why Jimmy went to National City and
look after Kara or something like that.
Yeah, it was to look after Kara in like the first season, and it was because Clark asked him to.
But all he got was a broken heart.
Listen, man, you got to get over it.
Fuck Jimmy, dude. He's way too handsome.
He did get with Lena, who is much more attractive than Melissa Benoist, not gonna lie.
And now he's Jax.
We just admit that the Supergirl TV show is just full of hotties everywhere. Everywhere you turn. National City's like the most attractive fucking city in the Arrowverse.
Yeah, everyone's super attractive.
Everyone is super attractive in the CW in general.
I don't know, dude. Riverdale's pretty attractive.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone in CW is super attractive. That's how they get people to stay on the shows. They just get very attractive people.
Yeah.
Like Liz Gillies on that Dynasty show.
Oh yeah, she is. Didn't she get like an award for that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
The new girl in Riverdale is fine though.
I've seen one episode of Riverdale.
Episodes behind in Riverdale because I keep forgetting about it.
She's Pop's granddaughter. Behind. Pop's granddaughter is who I'm talking about.
I haven't seen her yet.
You'll find out once you see her.
Pop's granddaughter. Oh man, now I'm geeked now.
Yeah, Pop's granddaughter. I'm telling you.
But anyway, National City is the most attractive city in the Arrowverse. Not gonna lie, and we lost Jake again.
Yeah, the plot. JD, I agree. I absolutely agree. The plot, yes.
Every time I fucking click over something else, the sound goes out. So that's why I keep refreshing.
Okay.
It's just that you got muted. So like that, like just
because he was clicking on something else, so it mutes.
But then it's like I can't get out of it. Like it won't unmute. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I'll see if I can. I'll pay attention to your little mini screen down here. See if I can do it manually.
All right.
Yes,
but the plot. What plot? The Superman Lois?
The plot of CW shows.
The plot of CW shows. The attractive people is the plot. Name one unattractive person in the CW. You can't.
Except for the ones they cast to be unattractive, but they're really not. It's just the makeup or whatever that makes them that way.
Yeah. CW got all the plot.
Got all that plot.
Oh yeah. Black Lightning is actually like a good has a lot of attractive people, not gonna lie.
Tobias Whale is ugly as fuck.
I mean, he's the only one.
Yeah,
and even then He's the only unattractive person in there, and that's just because people aren't attracted
Dude,
to albino people.
The
as
mom
much.
is gorgeous though.
The mom is gorgeous.
Seriously, fucking gorgeous.
The
What's her
mom.
name? What's her name? Lynn. Yeah, Lynn.
China Anne McClain. I see her on TikTok all the time.
Yeah. And she was gonna quit before Black Lightning was canceled anyway.
Mm.
Sounds
I
like
can see
wanted to.
she could do better. Not gonna lie.
Sounds like she wanted to do other things.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. It seems like she was really excited about it. I don't know what happened. Maybe she just.
I think she's just like she. It's honestly like probably the writing of like the CW writing. I think she just might think like it's getting to her. Even
like
the boomers got the goods. That is true. The boomers do got the goods in those shows. Also, Tobias was meant to look intimidating, and they got someone that looks intimidating.
He uses fucking what was that that weapon, the whale weapon.
Oh, he shoots people in the chest with harpoons. Yeah,
he used it once, like once.
It was like, yeah, dude, fuck working for Tobias, dude. No, did you see the latest episode of Black Lightning where they had that underground fight club shit that Lala runs? Mm-hmm. That one dude, I want if they ever make a Street Fighter movie, I want that dude to play fucking Zangief. That dude was fucking huge.
Oh, the white boy?
The dude with the beard and shit that was beating the fuck out of Jefferson's teacher, and then Jefferson was able to beat him at the end.
Yeah, he used his powers to help him.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
He was getting his ass beat.
Well, there's this underground fight club. There's this huge ass dude that looks like he could be a really good Zangief in a Street Fighter movie.
I could see that. Yeah. That's the Russian dude, right?
Yeah, the bear wrestler.
Yeah, he does look like he could play that character. He actually looks like a carbon copy. All they need to give him is it's like yellow tights and red boots, right? That's his costume.
Kind of like a Russian Sheamus.
He wears like a spandex and like wrestling boots, and that's
that's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, a Russian Sheamus. That's pretty much what it is. But much bigger. Like he looks like Sheamus on steroids.
Well,
Timon, you can just say yeah instead of agreeing with your head nodding. You don't even talk still. You're just like motioning, yeah, but not saying yeah.
That's how it be.
Even the boomers got the goods. Hell yeah. Yeah. Especially in Riverdale too. The moms in Riverdale got it going on.
I've only seen one episode of Riverdale.
I thought you've seen more than one episode.
Nah, just the fucking first.
Just the musical episodes?
No. Apparently, they just burst out in a song randomly anyway. So
yeah, that's what they do now.
Yeah, they well, not randomly. Like they one of them owns a club, and it's a singing club. So like that's where a lot of the singing comes from. And then there's talent shows.
I saw a clip on Twitter a while back where it was Cole Sprouse and I think was it Lily Reinhardt's characters? They were just talking and they just started singing for no reason.
That was a musical episode because they were doing a musical. They were doing a musical episode and they just made the episode itself into a musical.
I think it was the first musical episode they did was the Carrie episode, and then the most recent
it was Heathers, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a Heathers musical or something like that?
That might have been Heathers, and the second one was Carrie, and then this most recent one, I forget what the musical they were doing, but then it got canceled.
Because a girl got stabbed to death? A girl got stabbed to death when they did Heathers. My bad.
But no, it got canceled because the principal was just like on a power trip or whatever.
Oh man, season when
because I don't think they've done one this season yet. It was last season.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I just remember like after they got rid of the principal, like the assistant was like, that man did a lot of things for the school, and then she names off everything the principal did to them, did for the school, and it was like, damn, they are assholes for getting rid of that principal.
Yeah.
I was like she names off like how many students he got to go to college that probably wouldn't have if they would have not had
the
him.
graduation rate went up. Also, all sorts of shit. Yeah,
all sorts of shit that he did. And sure, he was very tyrannical and he did step over a lot of things, but he still did a lot of great things that the school didn't have beforehand. But he was also a creep going to that movie store and then buying those black market videotapes. So there was that.
Maybe he was buying them to get rid of, like, just to destroy him and shit, so nobody else was renting them. You don't know.
Maybe I thought it was more of like, oh, he's like he puts a pretense of being like a very good person, and then he has like this like dark side. I felt like they were gonna do more with his character, and then they just like didn't.
Yeah. Then they brought back Weatherby.
Yeah, Principal Weatherby. The worst principal ever. Like, he doesn't do shit.
That's why Riverdale's a fucking shitty town to live in.
You know what? Let's go back to Superman and Lois. I just realized we went like on a whole bunch of tangents, like on other CW TV shows.
Yeah, it all started from talking about National City.
It blends in sometimes.
It does.
Well, it all does. It all blends in because it's all CW.
It's all the same show, just with different characters.
They can cast Lily Reinhardt as Supergirl when Melissa leaves.
I still want Chloe Grace Moritz as Supergirl.
You're not gonna find Chloe Grace Moretz on CW. She's a few notches above that. No offense.
No, not on CW. Like in the movies. In the movies, I wanted it to be Supergirl. I wanted her to be Supergirl, but now they got this other girl, which is fine.
Is that a segue?
No. Is it? It can be.
I don't want to tell. Are we done with Superman and Lois? You still got more to say?
I don't know. Final thoughts on Superman and Lois, I guess.
We could talk a little bit more on Superman and Lois because we didn't really get fully into it.
Between Superman and Lois and Stargirl, they're just like Stargirl was better than the last couple seasons of Flash and Supergirl. Like completely. So I think between those two shows, they're just, getting better. By CW standards, by the way. Budgets. I want to say again, by CW standards.
So, no, I think Stargirl and that whole season of Stargirl, I think, went a little bit above CW standards, but it was also on the DC streaming service.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't CW writers, though.
Yeah, it was Jeff Johns and other people, but it was mainly like, and he was like overseeing everything, and because he created the fucking character, so he wanted to make sure it was done right. And it had 2 budgets, and now it's going to get the HBO Max budget, I think.
No, I think it's just going to be on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's not going to be on CW too.
Well, like it's all owned by
Warner,
isn't? Yeah. So like, I don't think it's a double budget. I just think it's like, it's all just melded in together.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it had more money going into that show than all the other shows, not combined, but all the other shows.
That's because like it's not owned by CW. It was done by DCE TV show universe, and they only have 2 shows, and their budget is big enough for 2 shows to like be done very well. Meanwhile, CW has all these fucking shows.
Yeah.
So they have to like sacrifice for some shows, give specific but smaller budgets. Meanwhile, all the DC like TV show,
fire Brandon Routh, sacrifice like that. As you know, they probably got rid of him because he's probably the highest paid on Legends. She's like, we got to clean this up a little bit.
Yeah, most likely.
Which is unfortunate.
And literally the DC like TV online, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even remember
anymore. It doesn't
It's
exist anymore. It's all on
it's-
HBO Max now.
They just converted it to HBO Max land, and it's
nobody
all
was
just
using it.
Yeah,
Nobody was using it.
it was only 2 shows, so they must have had like a bigger budget for everything because it's only 2 shows on that. It was Titans and Doom Patrol, and then they added a third one, which was Stargirl.
No, they had
So the
Swamp
budget-
Thing. They had Swamp Thing, so 4 shows, and they had the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Okay, there we go.
5
5 shows. 5 shows. That's and they probably had the same budget as the CW.
And they had season 3 of Young Justice. So 6 shows.
So basically, they were better off than CWS.
Yeah, they had less chance to fail because they weren't as swamped and they didn't like recycle writers like the CW did.
But here's one of the things I think that made Superman so great. It got some of Supernatural's old budget because we don't have that shit's gone now.
About fucking time.
Dude, that show came out when I was
some of that Supernatural budget.
That show came out when I was in 8th grade, so that spanned literally my entire childhood.
That show came out when I was in middle school.
I was in 8th grade because I remember my friend texted me about it. Saying, hey,
Actually, no, I was in elementary when that show came out.
I was 13 because my friend had texted me about it. I said, "Did you watch Supernatural?" I was like, "Nah, I forgot," and I just never got into it. And it just went off this year, and I'm almost 30. It's like, damn.
I was in like 5th or 6th grade. Jeez. Yeah, I was probably in 5th grade because I'm like 2 years younger than you, and I got held back a grade because I was born in October. So yeah, I was like in 5th grade. That shit is fucking crazy.
That's tough, man. I don't remember how old I was. So you said fucking 17 years ago it came out. So fuck.
You were in high school.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's funny how I know your age more than you do.
That's tough, dude. I was fucking 17.
Damn, you old man hanging with young boys on the internet. How dare you?
He's like in his mid-30s. Like, damn, dude.
Yeah, fuck. Get into which shows? Lady J. Fuck.
Supernatural, probably.
I know Supernatural, but what about the other one? Into either. She said into either.
She couldn't get into it either, like as well.
Oh yeah, I could never.
I've seen a good handful of episodes. Like my mother watches it; she loves it. I don't know how that happened, but she just, I guess, one day started watching it, and she just loves it. And so I've seen a good plot. I've seen a good handful of episodes, but it's not something I think I could ever just watch. You know,
it's the plot, bro. It's the plot.
I tried watching the first season. Now, like after like episode 3, I was like, dude, this show is just eye candy for the Gales.
It really is. It's the plot. Like it's so many.
even on Legends, like they had like a sort of crossover a little bit, like when Sarah and Constantine and Charlie end up at whatever I think they're in Vancouver, and like, oh my god, these are Supernatural films. And she's talking about how Dean is her hall pass, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit.
So it's just, I don't know. I don't think I would ever just sit down and watch Supernatural on my own.
I couldn't now. It's been 17 years. I couldn't get into 17 years worth of a show. Especially this late, and I didn't like it when it first came out. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, me neither.
And like I fell in love with Doctor Who in 2005. So like So like 2 years later, or no, like 8 years later, and I don't like Supernatural when it came out. Fuck that. Was it 8 years? No, it came out about the same time, didn't it?
You know what? I meant to start watching Walker, but I keep forgetting about it. And
I
now I'm
tried,
watching.
I tried watching Walker. I didn't hate it, but it was just I don't know. I just found it boring.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
There's a new Walker Texas Ranger show on CW.
With Jared
Yeah,
Padalecki.
yeah.
With Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles going to The Boys.
Really, the motherfucker from Supernatural is doing another CW show, bro. Move the fuck on.
The Boys is Amazon.
No,
I'm
it's
talking about Walker.
Jared Padalecki. Well, okay, so the girl.
Oh, that one, yeah.
This woman from The 100 is on it too. Lindsay Morgan. She's on that too.
I can understand that.
Raven.
But here's the thing: the 100 isn't as long as.
Hey! The
Supernatural.
100. The 100.
I understand that.
The
I understand.
100.
I was actually able to enjoy the 100 for a couple seasons.
It is the 100.
And
not the 100, the 100.
The 100. The 100.
The 100. Is there not a 1 in front of it?
No, it's just the 100.
Is there not a 100?
We got 100.
But it's stylized. It's just
you can call it the 100 if you want, but that's 100.
Well, the shows call it the 100.
It's the 100.
But anyway, regardless, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, the 100.
There's 100 of them, and they're being hunted, so it's the 100.
I mean,
it's technically 101 because Bellamy was like a stowaway or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
And also, like 3 of them died in the first 3 episodes.
They all fucking died at some point. It was only like a handful of them left at the end.
At the end, it was like probably like 20 to 30 of the 100.
No,
the 100.
No. From the 100 part of it, it was like Clark, Octavia, and some recurring character out of that group, the original group.
They killed Bellamy?
Clark killed Bellamy, yes.
The fuck, bro? Yeah, I'm glad I quit watching.
What about Raven? What happened to Raven?
Oh yeah, she is there too.
Okay.
Because basically, the 100 got really fucking weird towards the end. Like where it started, you wouldn't even guess where it ended.
I know season 3, the way it started was fucking weird.
Even from season 3, trust me, they're on a whole different planet and like over 100
I heard
years,
that.
and over 100 years into the future.
I heard about that. Also, I heard about Clark losing her body and someone else being inside of it.
What?
Yeah, they were on another. Basically, this just got really weird and complicated, and it's like half the fan base is like, what the fuck is this about now? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, this is no longer survival.
Like it in a nutshell, they were basically kind of like able to take the life force of somebody and put it in another body to preserve their bodies, which would kill the other person. Mm-hmm. And so that kind of what happened with Clark, but she didn't die, something like that. I think it's because of her blood. I can't remember the details, but she wasn't dead. They thought she was dead, but she wasn't.
She's a prime fire.
And then eventually she ended up taking control of her body again, but she still had to act like the other girl to not blow her cover. So it's like Eliza Taylor had to play her character pretending to be another character. And yeah, it just got really fucking weird towards the end. And that's not even the weirdest part about it. So
fucking hate this show now.
Season 6.
Yeah, I quit in the middle of season 4.
I quit season 3.
I binged the first 4 seasons and I got hooked, and then I just kept watching it.
See, season 3. Like I gave up like towards what was in season 3 again?
The City of Light, when they were basically season 3 kind of connects to season 7, but they were
okay, season 4 was the one where like the people came down, right?
The radiation was coming again in season 4, and they were preparing for that.
What was season 5?
That was season 4, was the radiation apocalypse thing.
That was coming again, and then season 5 was like 6 years into the future. Clark is suddenly a mom because she was the only one left out on land, and she found.
And she took care of the child that she saw. Yeah.
Okay,
so I stopped season 5.
And let me tell you, When that little girl came, everything changed because she became a crutch for Clark to do whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
She was already doing what the fuck she wanted to
Yeah,
do.
but now it's like her daughter became like an excuse now. Like you can just say, "Oh, she did it for her daughter. She did it for her
Oh
child." That's why she
no.
killed. That's why she killed Bellamy because she was protecting her daughter. That's why. It's a lot more to it than that. But when you look at the details, it's like that was literally for nothing. Like for nothing.
So it was like The Last of Us.
No, it was like so. I'll try to explain this as quickly as I can. Basically, Bellamy, he's kind of a sheep. He follows people like that Pike dude, and they killed a bunch of people that time. He's always been that kind of
Yeah.
guy. So basically, um, there was this guy who, from like the very first thing, radiation, before everything went to shit, and they were preparing for it, and he found out. I guess there was a way, something called transcendence, where there was like this test where these otherworldly beings go around and judge civilizations to see if they can join transcendence with them, which is like this hive mind. And so, but he was like a cultist. So, he was doing cult shit, and Bellamy got mixed up in it. And he pretty much betrayed them in a way. But he was kind of on their side, but he was just so lost in this cult shit. And then Maddie had this book that had all the memories of the past commanders that they needed for the test, the transcendence. And the dude who his name is Bill, he would kill to get that stuff. And so Clark told Maddie not to give anybody the notebook. Bellamy found out, and she basically shot him to stop him from, handing over the notebook. But she never took the book, so it's like they got it anyway. And there's a lot more to it than that, but
I tuned out halfway through your
I
explanation
I
because
told you I
it was
told you the
it was
hundred
making
guy.
no fucking sense, and I was
That's
like,
what
"What the fuck is he saying? I don't get
I
it."
told you would never guess where the 100 ended, like how it ended from where
Like
it started.
I tuned out. Oh, see you
Bro,
later, Lady J.
Rock out,
Love
JD.
you.
I think all right, see you, Janie. But I think most people, a lot of the fans were like kind of tuned out the last couple seasons because it was so fucking weird and like unnecessary. I was like, y'all on another planet, 100 years in the future. What the fuck is this? You know, like it wasn't bad, but it's like, why? You
It
know,
was weird as fuck.
yeah, the way it ended because okay, so Clark and Octavia, Raven, and a group of others were like, it's maybe 10 of them are the last people on Earth ever. No more humanity. They're the last people ever. That's how it ended. And Clark was going to be the only one. It was going to be her and his dog, just alone. But everyone chose to come back from Transcendence to be with her so she wouldn't be alone. And that's how they brought Alicia Devon Carey back, by the way.
Oh,
Because,
well,
like, the guy, like, being, like in Captain Marvel, it would appear to you as, like, your biggest admirer or something like that, or greatest teacher or something like that. It was like that. So the otherworldly being would appear to you as your greatest teacher, your greatest love, or your greatest enemy. And so, obviously Lexa's gonna appear. So it wasn't really Lexa, but it was her. Like,
her form, her
yeah.
body.
So yeah, they were able to get her back to come. That's how they were. She able to come back. So they did that for the fans because they
I
still
bet
hadn't
you were
gotten.
happy and excited when she came back.
I mean, I guess, but I think that was more for the shippers. I'm happy to see her in any capacity, obviously, but I don't care about these ships. So that was more for the shippers. Like, oh my god, they're in game, even though they're not really in game because she's still dead.
Oh, Timon, I just realized something. The reason why we can't see the comments on Facebook Live is because you need to set your Facebook Live to public and not friends only, which Facebook automatically makes it friends only.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll set that up for the next one. I'm not gonna mess with it right now.
Yeah.
I can sit here and try to explain the plot of season 6 and 7 but I'm not
And
going to. I'm
I
not
will
going to
probably
because
black out
I'm
like I
not going
did
to.
in the
I'm
middle
not
of your
going to
explanation.
because
I got
I don't think you can
I
go
can
to
just
any.
picture Tony just like
Because you know what, I, I'm in a
no, not
obviously
falling asleep. It wasn't
I'm
like I blacked
obviously
out.
like I'm in a group, 100 group on Facebook, and everybody's like, I can't even explain to you what the fucking transcendence mean. Like, what does all this shit mean? You know? So, I think
Dude, I was listening to you, but at the same time, the words were not actually being
that is
like
a product
right.
of where it ended. I told you would never guess where it went if watching from the first episode.
I was just like, what? Huh? And like, it was like, you know how like when you hear someone, but you actually don't pay attention to what they're saying.
And the funniest part is I left out so much, so I didn't even really connect it that well. I didn't even explain it that well. That's how weird it was.
Dude, like
Because
it
there's
was
a lot.
making no sense to me that like it
Because
was just like I was listening, but I was not paying
because
attention.
the Bellamy thing, you is it's more like perspective of whether you agree with it or not. So I would have to explain to it fully for you to really have an opinion on that. So it's like it's just so much to it. It's just yeah, it got weird. But the biggest bullshit was like when he did it, Octavia and Echo just immediately forgave her. And it's like, so her sister, I mean, his sister was just cool with this? Like, yeah, it was stupid. I don't know.
Bro, she was also upset when Bellamy killed Lincoln.
Dude, but that was her brother.
Exactly.
That was
Like
her fucking brother.
that was
I
her
mean,
brother, but she's gonna be okay with her. Fuck that.
well, no, I mean, Bellamy, what he did led to Lincoln dying. Though. She whooped his ass for that, and he let her. So, because he knew it, he fucked up.
yeah.
But, Echo,
Still didn't
who
learn his lesson from that shit.
Echo, who was dating Bellamy, because they thought he was dead already, like midway through this season, and she had basically just raged and started. I think she killed a bunch of people or something like that. She just pretty much raged. So it made no goddamn sense why she and Octavia just like, I understand, Clark. It's okay. He died a long time ago because he drank the Kool-Aid from the cultists. It's like you guys are fucking. This is lazy writing. Like this is really lazy.
Yeah, it sounds lazy.
It was incredibly lazy. Like I get they only had a few episodes left, so they couldn't really get too deep into that. But the honest thing is, like, they're married in real life. The actors who play Clark and Bellamy,
Yep.
and apparently they had a miscarriage,
Oh no. That's
and
sad.
he asked for time off. The actor who played Bellamy, he asked for some time off, like right when they started filming. So they had to scramble to rewrite some stuff to make sure he wasn't in it. So it's like they were kind of backed into a corner to figure out how to work him out of it. So it's like they did this whole fake out death thing for a while. Then when he came back, he was only on for like 4 episodes after that until he died. And even Eliza Taylor wasn't in it as much because, she had a miscarriage. So imagine they were both pretty fucked up. And then she had to, do a scene where she's holding a gun to her fucking husband and shoots him and then crying about it. It's like, you guys are just fucked for this.
That is very fucked up, making her kill her husband after a miscarriage and both having to have time off to deal with the trauma.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you could have just had a fake out death and then have Bellamy have been infiltrating or something. It's like you didn't have to just. I think a lot of people think he was just pissed off, the showrunner,
Yeah.
because I guess he's kind of a dick. The guy who played Lincoln, he has been on record basically saying fuck the 100, or not the 100, but he had
Like
some issues. He had some issues like with
was
the
like the
showrunner.
creative staff.
No, the guy, the main showrunner. He's like the Guggenheim of the 100, basically.
Oh
He's the
man, fuck
Guggenheim of the
Guggenheim.
100. So yeah, the showrunner, the guy who played Lincoln, his name is Ricky Whittle. You can look it up. He had like issues with him. Like he was bullied. He claimed he's bullied by him on set. I think he wanted something and they wouldn't do it. I don't know. He just had a lot of problems. And yeah. So it sounded like he was kind of also ticked off at Bob Morley. So I don't know. We'll never know. It's behind the scenes. but they did have a miscarriage. So
Oh, well.
the important part is
My heart is
the important part is that Lisa Denham Carey came back. That was the best part.
After saying that, you say that.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. But yeah, it ended weirdly.
It sounds like it ended weirdly. Oh, so back to Superman and Lois. Did you guys notice the power dynamics between Lois and Clark?
Oh, she runs the house.
Yeah. I found that cool. Like, this man is the most strongest man in the world, and yet his wife is like the person that runs shit.
Her dad, dude, like the fucking top general of the fucking military, is all like, "You got to do this mission," and Lois is all like, "No, the fuck he doesn't." and then he's all like, "Yeah, I gotta side with the wife here."
Because they got kids now, so.
I notice how they put Superman before Lois, but like when he's Clark Kent, they put Lois before Clark in terms of names.
Oh, I think
sounds
the
better.
old
Lois and Clark.
Yeah, it does. Clark,
Lois and Superman
Clark and
doesn't
Lois
sound
does
right.
not sound as good as
And
Lois
Lois
and
and Superman doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
To be
Maybe it's something that we got used to.
And Tyler Hoechlin has top billing.
To be honest, Superman and Lois is kind of a mouthful when you think about it.
Yeah.
At least to me, but I mean, it works as a title.
Yeah.
It's different from what they usually do. Usually something just called Superman, you know.
Man, it's so crazy that he got fired from his job from the Daily Planet.
Well, now he's a farm boy again.
Yep. He's back in the farms, digging them trenches, and making haystacks.
We'll figure out what he's up to.
It's so crazy that he got fired because, like, to me, like, Clark Kent is synonymous with the Daily Planet, just like Lois is. So it's so weird. And then he has like numerous awards as a writer as well.
Well, we find out later on that one dude is just trying to clean house at the Daily Planet, and you find out he's trying to buy all of Smallville, basically.
Morgan Edge.
Yeah, Morgan Edge.
Well, he's not in the Daily Planet, but yeah, he is trying to clean house.
So, like, that's another thing. They already had Morgan Edge on Supergirl, so it's gonna be a different dude then.
No, they had Maxwell Lord on Supergirl.
No, they had Morgan Edge as well.
They had Morgan Edge too.
He was like a villain. He was more of a villain for Lena, though, kind of.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
It's just like they got a Victor Zsasz on Black Lightning, and they got one on Batwoman.
Dude, that one on Black Lightning. I mean, Batwoman looked like Bill Burr and the King of Staten Island. I was like, who the fuck is this bootleg ass Victor Zsasz?
Oh, that's Morgan Edge. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. They made him an old man in Supergirl. They made him slightly younger.
He's an old man in Superman and Lois too.
Yeah,
he was also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was the. Didn't he get powers at some point? Because he's gonna help them.
Talking about Gravitron.
He wanted to help them in Infinity War, didn't he? I still haven't got to that part, but.
That's Gravitron. Yeah, he's all like, "I need to be going to help fight with the Avengers because Thanos is coming."
Like, nah, dude, you're trash.
No, he would have been able. He would have been able to do some shit. Honestly.
So did you guys expect?
He could control gravity, dude. Like he would have been able to do some shit.
Did you guys expect to be a Luthor in the suit?
No,
I knew it was a Luthor. I mean, they cast Lex Luthor. This is a black dude. It's supposed to be Lex Luthor, and people are mad, of course.
I didn't expect it to be Lex. I thought it was going to be one of his sons from the future, just gone back in time and trying to fuck him up. Well,
they said a long time ago, this dude is Lex Luthor. This is a black dude. So I just assumed it was Lex. Yeah, when he was cast.
I wasn't paying attention to the people that were like letting out this information then.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Yeah, all the announcements of it is like Superman and Lois cast Lana Lang. They cast, Jordan and Jonathan, stuff like that.
So they said that he was Lex?
Yeah.
They probably don't want to say that he's Alexander because I feel like he would have to be Alexander because we already have a Lex and what's his name?
John Cryer crushes it.
John
Dude.
Cryer, yeah, he was such a good Lex.
So what if he gave himself a son because he was able to make himself like head of the DEO?
Yeah,
and give himself a Nobel Prize. And
No,
Carl's
but
like,
the things he said when him and Superman were fighting, or like when when they were talking, he's all like, "I came from another world too. We're just alike. We're the only people of our kind here." And shit, like he was saying all sorts of shit like that. So like, I think he came from another world pre-crisis, and then all the worlds got destroyed. He found a way to survive somehow and landed in Earth Prime.
Oh, well, that's Suit then. But also, I remember them saying behind the scenes that they said the characters in the Arrowverse just think the multiverse has been destroyed, but it hasn't been.
Yeah.
So
because
other Earths
Stargirl's
are
on
there.
another Earth.
So like and Harry Wells and Jesse aren't dead like they think they are, or they shouldn't be.
Oh, that's cool. That's dope. I would have been upset if they were actually dead.
Because they said that they just think the multiverse has been destroyed, but it hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
I imagine they would have gotten into that if it wasn't for COVID, but so I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna still.
I'm sure
go with
they'll
that.
get into it with Flash because they're usually the only ones that go through other timelines.
But the Flash, I think that they're gonna finish out what they were gonna do towards the end.
Yeah, they're gonna finish. They're basically finishing the last season, and I think they're doing other shit with like Godspeed and stuff after that. I think
It starts next week, actually.
Bro, they've been doing Godspeed shit since like 2 seasons ago.
Season 5 with Nora.
They keep bringing them back. So like, I don't know, like,
dude, I really like that season with Nora.
Yeah,
I know.
Like I really like the interactions though. It's like how they adapted to becoming parents like that.
Yeah,
that shit was so fucking heartbreaking. It's like, oh my god. Even though she's like older than both of them in real life, but she just
still looks younger than them.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's fine.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, y'all late. I knew Billy back in the secret circle.
I knew her back in 500 Days and 50/50, and that came out at the same time.
Yeah, around the same time. Because the secret circle
came out the same year.
It's only like a season, I think.
Yeah, they came out the same year.
And I think she's on Black Sails. I never saw it, but I know she's on that show.
So you can't say that you knew her before me.
Well, we knew at the same time.
Yes. Like how you knew about Tony from Riverdale.
Oh, I knew her from Babysitter Vampire first.
Oh, same. But I thought
and then she was on Degrassi.
Oh, she was on Degrassi afterwards. Yeah, I never watched Degrassi. So we had this conversation about her, and he brought up that she was in Degrassi. Yeah, he brought up that she was in Degrassi, and I was like, I can forgive her for that. That's how fine she is.
Motherfucker. She only on for an episode, and she was like a teen mom.
Damn, they made her a teen mom.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really about her though. Like one of the characters' name was Dallas,
and she was pregnant. I'm guessing.
No, they already had their kid. He was like 4.
Oh wow,
or 2, like 2 or 3. Like that. Dallas was like 17 or 18, and he'd already had a son. It's just that one of the characters had just committed suicide, and Dallas was his hockey captain, and he kind of was like hella hard on him. So he partially blamed himself because he was super hard on him because there was a lot of pressure. So part of the reason why he committed suicide was because of all the pressure he kept getting, and so Dallas just kind of blamed himself. And then he was about to kill himself out of guilt. But then the character stopped him, and she was like, there must be somebody worth living for, And he just thought about his son, and then he got into the plot of him wanting to be a better dad. But then his son got into some peanuts, and he's like, has a peanut allergy, and yeah.
Did his son die?
No.
What a shame. I'm kidding.
Dallas is a great character, though. Tony hates children, by the way.
I do. I've made it obvious. I made it known. I don't like children. I don't want children. I don't like children. I hate babysitting children too. I babysit my niece and my nephew every now and then, and
So you can tell that's Jordan.
huh?
You can tell that's Jordan. Is he gonna get mad at you?
I mean, I don't want to get my chest punched the fuck out. That's the emo one, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
what I tell you guys about it before it even happened? I was like, I told you he's gonna be a little bitch.
Yeah, you did, and
Yeah.
I would like watching him. I was like, this is why I don't want children. It's fucking terrible.
Like, bro, your dad is Superman. Get the fuck over it.
Oh, one thing I want to say about Superman and Lois when he went to the party with that one girl and like he kisses her, like she kissed him back, and then like she has the nerve.
She's like, "What are you doing?
Like, what are you doing? Why did you kiss me?" I was like, "Bro, you kissed him back. What are you talking about?"
She wanted it.
I think she's just like, I was just got caught up in the moment. And then
She got caught up in the moment, and then she was like,
no.
"Oh."
I'm just kind of like,
Well, like at the same time, you're
was,
like, what are you doing? Like, bro, you kissed him back though.
But it was also how she said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
She was trying to put the blame on him. She was like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?" It was more like it wasn't like, "Ew, what are you?" It was like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
I know,
because she knew her boyfriend was nearby. Because if he wasn't nearby, dude, she would have been going.
Possibly.
No, she
the
pulled
boyfriend
away.
came in.
She pulled away first before he came over, and then he just saw her.
Because she knew he was nearby. Like they were at the party
she pulled
together
away beforehand. But at the same time, she took a long ass fucking time to pull away.
Yeah.
CW does that. They did that on 100 too. Like when Lexa first kissed Clark, and Clark actually kissed her back, and then she pulled away. Is like, oh, I can't do this right now. I'm not ready. Relationship. So,
but that's a different thing. Like the reasoning is different. Like Clark just wasn't sure about her sexuality.
No. It wasn't that. That wasn't it at all. The reasoning for that was she had like a couple episodes before that had to mercy kill Finn to save him from death by 1,000 cuts. So she's like just killed her boyfriend basically.
Oh yeah.
And so she was not in any kind of headspace at all to be in a relationship. They never covered they never did the whole
sexuality part. Yeah, you're right.
It was just she was who she was. And I was like, one of the best things about that plot is that they didn't spend 12 episodes of her
discovering her sexuality.
Yeah, they didn't spend 9-10 episodes doing that. It was just more like, I just killed my ex. I can't do this right now. So, and I killed him because you were about to kill him by cuts. So yeah. And then Lexa betrayed her, and then
yeah.
But they do that on CW. So I think.
But like no, but that pull away makes sense. That pull away in the 100 makes sense though. Like she was not ready to start something, especially because of the traumatic event that happened beforehand. That makes sense. This girl already had a boyfriend. Takes a long ass fucking time to pull away. So she was feeling it. She was feeling the kiss, obviously.
I mean, she likes him, obviously.
She likes him, obviously.
You can tell by the end of it.
Yeah. But like the fact that the blame was shifted to him, girl, you fucked up too. Because
I mean, he did kiss her though.
He did kiss her, yes.
He misread the moment, obviously, and it's just
bro, that didn't look like a misread at all.
No, dude, he's been feeling her for a long time, dude. And he's all like, dude, she actually wants to hang out with me, and now we're really relating.
Shit. She was nice. He just thought that meant please kiss me.
No. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Don't get it twisted. I can tell the difference between being nice and there's some flirtation going on. And there was some flirtation going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she just wanted to be friends. She feel bad for him. I don't know. Who cares? But the point is, they're obviously going to be, romantic interests. The boyfriend's going to be an asshole. Like, the boyfriend is always a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, in other shows and movies, when, like, the person is not feeling the other person, they do the pull away before the kiss even lands on the lips.
What if this dude ends up being totally awesome, though? We don't know.
He's not. You know he's gonna be an asshole.
Oh, the boyfriend. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a major fucking asshole because him and his friends, they just started beating the shit out of both of them, like,
and they kept
hard as
him.
fuck.
Yeah, they weren't trying to leave the party. Like when Jonathan's all like, "Back off," whatever, and they were trying to leave, and they just kept on fucking.
They kept stomping him. I was like, damn, blood is like pouring out of his mouth. He trying to kill this dude.
Yeah, and like they kept kicking the shit out of the popular one,
Jonathan. Yeah,
Jonathan. Bro, I'm not gonna remember this shit until like I watch at least 2 more episodes of the show.
All white people look the same. I know.
Well, I mean, just think
they're twins. They're fraternal twins. They
are they twins in real life?
No.
Yeah, so they don't.
I was messing. But no, I don't think they look alike. I just don't remember the names. I need to be able to put the name to the face. I just remember.
It'll take a minute.
It'll take a minute. That's why I said I need to see 2 more episodes so I can put the name to the face.
Only names I can remember is Clark, Lois, Jonathan, Jordan, and Lana.
Bro, I called one of them.
I don't know what that other girl's name
Jason or something earlier.
Was it Beth or something? What was the girl name? Was it Beth?
I don't fucking remember, bro. I don't remember.
What was her dad name? Lana's dad? Or no, Lois's dad? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know.
General? That's all I remember, General.
General, the army.
Was it Eiling? It's Eiling, right? No, it's not Eiling.
What about their is Lana related to Lois? I thought they were.
Lang.
No. Oh, Lana Lang. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I thought they were related. But yeah, like I was like, what the fuck? Why did they make a pull away? Why did they make that weird? And then like the boyfriend coming out of nowhere was very fucked up.
It has to be black too. You make the black dude an asshole. And once again, they replaced him with a white dude as a love interest, like they did Jimmy Olsen.
He's not the love interest yet. They're making her out to be that she likes emo boys. Not gonna lie. She's like, oh my god, this guy is tortured, and I can talk to him about being tortured. I like this guy.
Well,
They were playing. What was it? Mortal Kombat versus DC. Oh no.
Yeah.
They play Injustice. They play Injustice. Injustice got some money.
He's like, why would I play as Superman? He sucks. I'm Raiden.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, are they made that part of the DC universe? That's
so funny. Like, do they have all the characters? They have like Flash, Green Arrow.
They should.
The Atom. They have like Sarah and Rory and all them too.
Would that make the Mortal Kombat characters real characters in that show? Since like literally Superman is a real character.
No, Superman sold his likeness for some money. Like a claim was
if that were
like,
true, he would not be broke.
Superman is all like, hey, we want to put your likeness in this game.
If that were true, he would not be broke.
Then he'd be like, yeah, so he's so Superman that he didn't take any money. He's all like, you know what? I'll let you take my likeness for free because I'm too busy saving the day.
Fuck that. Hand me a check. I want that fucking check.
Shit, I'll do mocap and everything, but you gotta pay. Fuck, I will get you the most epic mocap shit ever, but I'll actually fly around and shit. But, you know, you gotta come out the pocket.
I want that check.
But it's funny, like, if you think about it, do you, like, if they were actually superheroes, like, do you think they would actually be that heroic in real life? Or to be closer to the boys?
I would say it would be like an in-between of both.
Like, you obviously have some people out there trying to do good.
Yeah.
But I think the majority of people will be doing stuff for themselves.
There could be a Clark fan, but they would have to be. There would be like a person that could be like a Superman, but it would have to be someone from like with the same background as Clark, which there are people like that.
I mean, obviously,
it's so hard. It's so hard to find that.
I don't think you're ever gonna find anybody that fucking just and good. You know, I think if anything heroic, you would get like a Green Arrow, Oliver Queen.
Nah, I feel like you could get like a Flash.
No, because he's too good though. I mean,
Nah, you could get someone that's that good. Like the Flash is good, but he's
Maybe.
sometimes selfish.
maybe
Yeah,
I guess maybe
Flash-
okay. I think you would get you could keep it like Daredevil, Batman, Green. Those more gritty heroes that will beat you to the fucking pulp. Maybe like that.
Nah, you could get like decent people. Like you could see someone like Peter Parker being a real character,
Yeah.
being an actual person. Like that's feasible. Who else?
I mean, if I got
That's
spider powers, I'm just swinging around. I'm not looking for fucking bank robbers and shit.
I mean, true. Yeah, I
if
definitely would
if
not.
you're the Flash, what you gonna do? I'm just running all the time.
Bro, if I had the strength of if I had like the abilities of Spider-Man, I just become a gymnastics. I just join the gymnastics team and then lead the USA to victory.
If I was a Captain America, I'm going straight to UFC. Like straight to fucking UFC,
Bro, you're gonna be fucking everybody up with just a pinky.
dude. I'm going straight there.
Nah, but for real, if I were like Peter Parker, I would definitely like join gymnastics. That's way I wouldn't have to fight anybody, so I wouldn't like have to control my strength that much, and I wouldn't have to worry about fucking up people.
If you control like your speed, like if you're the Flash, you can do like track or something.
Yeah.
If you can get
But
to like a
if you think
Usain Bolt level.
actually, you know what? Let me just be a full-on Olympian as with Peter Parker's powers because I could literally do every fucking.
Yeah, you could run faster than anybody. Do you could lift more.
I could throw I could throw better. I could literally do every fucking sport in the Olympics and win a medal for all of them except for probably swimming.
What if you're Aquaman?
Well then, yeah, I'll be fucking swimming past everybody. But how the fuck am I gonna hide my gills?
There's that one dude on the boys. His gills are in his
God,
in his like ribs.
when he fucking fingered it.
Oh yeah, that man got his
remember-
comeuppance when he got raped.
I remember somebody was debating which was worse, the gill scene or the breast milk scene. With the,
Oh my god!
it's like, is he about to fucking drink that?
I would say the worst scene is the girl scene because like that's actually someone getting raped. He got his comeuppance though.
Yeah, he did. He deserved. Not deserved rape, but he needed to get his ass beat.
No. Like it wasn't like I didn't say he deserved it.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting.
Like he sexually assaulted what's her name?
Starlight.
Starlight. He sexually assaulted Starlight by forcing her to suck his dick.
Fucking.
And then someone
initiation to get into the 7.
Yeah, and then he got his gills. He was sexually assaulted by this girl, like shoving her hands in his gills.
And then he became a cultist.
Yes, and then he got kicked out by the said cult. Ain't that fucked up?
We got off track again.
Yeah, we did. How did that, like us talking about emo boy, like led us to the boys?
Because I talked about like how would you if there were superheroes?
Yeah,
something like that.
No,
superhero Olympics would be the shit.
I mean, I think the honest answer is there's fucking superheroes start popping out, then the government is gonna try to like regulate.
They be all up in the birthing process.
Like they would literally do the cords and shit.
Yeah, they would cut the cords.
Especially if fucking Trump was still in office. Could you imagine? If there was a Superman?
I mean, with any president, honestly, you expect me to trust any president in general?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't trust anybody.
Not gonna lie. We found out there was Superman. I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
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 Wasn't it
Unreasonable.
like in Flashpoint where Superman was in a cell?
He's all skinny.
Yeah,
He's
he
all
was so
skinny.
skinny.
But then as soon as he gets some earth shine, he's still as this is one of my beefs with Superman.
Shine.
This is still one of my beefs with Superman. Like, how does he get muscle when nothing strains his muscles for them to grow?
It's the sunlight. It's the,
I guess the sunlight keeps him physically fit.
I guess. Like, he should be like a twig but strong as shit, like how he was in
I don't
Flash.
know about that because like if the sunlight gives like because the all of that goes through his cells. So like if his cells are working at maximum and like it gives him superhuman strength, why wouldn't it give him like superhuman a superhuman physique? Like it would probably keep him like in top peak health all the fucking time. That's probably why he doesn't age either, because like his cells are working on overload because of the sunlight. Just like the sunlight constantly hitting him, so he's in peak perfect condition all the fucking time. That's probably what it is. And now that he finally got some sunlight, he's getting some of that, and probably like later on he will become peak.
So now I need an episode of Cells at Work that's inside a superhero's body.
Superman specifically.
Yeah. No, I need an episode of Cells at Work, or like maybe a few episodes.
That's kind of what I thought about it, because like the way it made it seem like when we first find out about Superman is that the sunlight does something to his cells and it causes him to get those powers. And I'm like, I guess it makes sense. Like if like the cells are working in his blood system, like it's probably making his blood system to be like the best blood type ever. Like it's making his bones super strong, like his body just all super strong, making him like it's like when Cap took the super serum.
Yeah,
it's similar to that. It's just making his body be the perfect type 100% of the time.
So you know how like in Cells at Work, the white blood cells are just always just going ham and just being crazy and just like, die, you filthy germ. Just imagine how dope the white blood cells would be in Superman's body.
I mean, he doesn't ever get sick, so yeah.
No, just like picture that shit in your head of the white blood cell just going ham and fucking.
Also, this man with his Kryptonian technology could cure cancer, and he doesn't.
Yeah, what a dick.
I know. Like Superman, is a very smart man. Like he's supposed to be what, like level 12 intelligence, or what level is he in again? Level. What is Lex? I think he's like one below Lex or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I believe he's like one level below Lex, if I remember correctly. I haven't read the comics in a long time, but the last time I read, he was like a level below Lex, or like at the same level as Lex.
Interesting.
But that's just because he's Kryptonian and he has all of Kryptonian knowledge in his fucking sanctitude, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. Yeah, the Fortress of Solitude. Like he has a shit ton of Kryptonian knowledge, and he has it all in his all at his command. So like he's supposed to be very smart.
Yeah.
Basically. Which they said that he is. He's needed.
I can't unmute him either.
No, I'm here.
All right.
But yeah, Superman's supposed to be extremely smart, and I'm like, why does he do a lot of dumb shit then? Why is he not as tactical as he should be?
I think he just
I guess it's probably because
he tries to see the best in everybody all the time.
But it's not even just that. Like he doesn't always think things through. I guess like when you're that strong and you're in a planet where no one can fucking handle you except for like Lex, and that's maybe sometimes, you don't have to worry about a lot of shit, so you can just dive in head first. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to think about it, so he doesn't. But he's supposed to be a very intelligent man. Obviously, he is.
He seems more tactful in the Superman and Lois. Like when he went into the power plant, like he didn't just dive in, dude. He was scanning the area as much as he could. He was trying to use his
But
super
Superman
hearing.
always scans areas.
He was using his super. Not all the time. Like you were saying, he dives in head first a lot. He knew he couldn't see him with his X-ray vision, so he was trying to pinpoint his super hearing in line with his vision to actually find out exactly where he was at. I thought that was super cool.
Okay, no, I meant like he always uses the supervision where like he dives in somewhere, doesn't see anybody, then uses his vision.
Yeah,
Just what he did there. Like he just flew over there and then used the supervision afterwards.
he's got super smell too.
Yep,
but he doesn't use it anymore.
that is true.
Because it was teenage boys.
Yeah, that was funny when him and Lois were talking about like you may have super strength, but I have super smell. He was like, I use my super smell to like get all this dirt, and he was like, well, I have super smell too. I just don't use it because we have boys.
Final thoughts on Superman and Lois?
I think it was really good. It was a very somber episode too.
Yeah, I know Dick was going to show up on it though.
Really?
What's up?
He's going to go on all 5 of them.
Oh, that's dope.
Supergirl, Flash.
He's a Green
Superman,
Lantern.
Lois.
Oh yeah.
I think Legends is the last one. So I think by Legends he'll be Green Lantern by then.
He's making a world tour.
Because he's directing as well, directing episodes too.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Because I think was it Legends just posted a picture of him directing an episode? Yeah, I think it was Legends.
Oh,
so yeah, he's gonna be on all of those shows.
It's gonna be dope.
I know they're not doing a huge crossover event this year, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing small crossovers throughout the shows.
All right, y'all. So final thoughts on Superman and Lois, since like we still haven't talked about Batwoman and Black Lightning.
It was a great fucking show. I think it set the bar. I'm excited for the rest of the season. I'm glad they already got greenlit for season 2 because it's already really good. And so
yeah, it is. First episode was a hit, a strong hit.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to have these shows back. From with COVID, and it looked so bleak for a while. I was like, "Fuck, are we gonna get this stuff back?" But I'm just happy. Like, you notice some things, like if they don't have to be close to each other, they won't. So you I noticed some scenes are like apart or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm glad it doesn't affect it that much. So.
Did you guys watch the little 30-minute thing?
No, it wasn't on the app. Well, I didn't look at it.
It was on the app, but the emo boy in real life, he's not a fucking emo kid. He's actually like super smiley all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, it's called acting.
I know. I was like, why the fuck did they have to make him emo though? I like him better when he smiles.
I saw just a set photo of the twins and the young Clark Kent all hanging out together. So I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, dope. That's cool.
That's all I saw about background stuff for Superman and Lois.
And who would have thought we would have been in an era where we get 2 really great Superman, one in the TV show and one in the movies.
Yeah. Here's hoping that we can get a Man of Steel 2 one day.
I know.
Yeah.
Instead of Harley Quinn, 9 Harley Quinn movies.
Crazy.
It was like Birds of Prey, then Gotham Sirens, then Harley Quinn solo, then Harley Loves Joker.
The Rock really wants to fight Henry Cavill in a fucking movie.
Has been cast as Black Adam for 9 years.
That would be a good fight because they're both men that love hitting the gym and wanting to be the most physically they can be.
That would be a great ass fight.
Well, he's gonna have to fight Shazam first, Zachary Levi.
I feel bad for Zachary Levi because he's not as strong as either one of them.
No.
Like he had to get all that fucking padding just to look even remotely close to like someone that could even handle.
In the trailers, the suit looks so awkward. It looked fine in the final production.
Yeah,
but it still didn't look all the way great.
Well,
Yeah,
that
it's
was like a pre-production photo, so like obviously it's not gonna look as good.
it's the
Yeah.
same with Superman and Lois though. Like his padding was like too much, a little bit too much. Like it didn't make any sense
Yeah.
that he looked
Well,
that buff in his suit, but like in his regular costume, he wasn't as buff.
yeah. I mean, they just want to make him look, like super strong, heroic, and stuff like that. Making it like what a kid would think a
I don't think,
superhero
I
would look
think
like.
anybody in the Arrowverse is as like physically big, like bigger than like Diggle. Like his arms are actually that fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diggle loves to work out though. I think like the most physically fit people in the Arrowverse are Brandon Routh, Diggle, and Oliver.
Yeah, Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell's fit as fuck and athletic as fuck.
Grant Gustin,
Yeah, that's
like Grant Gustin posted a picture about how he's different.
He's more
like,
lean than anything.
Well, no, he explained all that on his Instagram. It's like he's put on more muscle now because he's in a different place now. He's eating more, and
Grant Gustin's the type of dude that would have like a really sick Spider-Man frame, but like Arrow or like Oliver could have like a Captain America frame. Like they have different body types.
That's pretty much what he has now. He pretty much has a Captain America bod right now.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and Grant Gustin, he's leaner, dude. He's a Spider-Man type.
He's actually like he does have the Flash frame because the Flash isn't like really like a strong built dude.
I consider Flash and Spider-Man to have like the same type of frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when Grant Gustin first came on the scene, there was like an edit of his head on Spider-Man's body. So
nice.
People are fan casting him.
Nice.
He kind of looks like Andrew Garfield a little bit.
He does. He looks like he could have played Spider-Man at a certain point.
He would have been better than Andrew Garfield, I think.
I don't know. I think they're equal in terms of acting ability, I would say. Grant Gustin hasn't really had a movie that has made him.
No, I love Andrew Garfield, dude. I found out about him in The Social Network, and I was like,
he was really good there.
Yeah.
I found out about him in Doctor Who.
Nice.
It was right before The Social Network too.
Nice.
All right. So, final thoughts. What would you rate? We already said final thought. What would you rate?
I give it an 8. Solid 8.
Yeah, same here.
Same here. Solid 8 as an episode, as a solo episode. The first episode, it was a good pilot.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're trying to make like a family centric show around superheroes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good dynamic.
Better than what Arrow tried to do.
You mean kill off Black Canary in the Green Arrow show? I know.
And then
imagine they just randomly killed Lois. Like, what the fuck did you do that for?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. We all knew he was ugly. Like literally, like when Grant was like told that he was gonna be when we all find out he was gonna be on the Flash, they were like, "Please, Grant Gustin is gonna be the Flash."
Like, yes, I didn't know anything about Glee.
I didn't. I knew he was in Glee, but I didn't really like Glee like that. So like,
I've never watched Glee.
I've watched Glee when it was on, and I couldn't change the channel.
I can't do music. I'm not a musical person. I'm sorry. It's like I don't think I even watch.
I mean, even as a musical person, you don't even watch. As a musical person, I don't watch Glee. I don't like Glee like that because it was like
I don't
teenage
have,
drama
problem
with music.
I'm not.
It's literally Degrassi with music.
I don't hate music.
It's Degrassi with music, bro.
Bro, they kept threatening to do a fucking musical episode of Degrassi. It's like, no, don't do it.
It was literally musical Degrassi. That's literally what Glee was. It was musical Degrassi. That's probably why I didn't like Glee either.
It was funny because I remember Stephen Amell. They kept pitching that music episode to Arrow, and Stephen Amell was like, "Fuck no."
No, that wouldn't make sense with Arrow, but
it wouldn't. It's a very dark show.
It did make sense with the Supergirl Flash crossover. That
It
shit
would make
made
sense for
Actually,
like a Legends too, though.
It would
Like-
make sense with Arrow if they did like a Phantom of the Opera-esque type of musical.
No, because it would just scream of Felicity and her mom, and just
Hey,
you
Felicity's
notice when
mom.
they had that dynamic. The whole, like, you notice the music changed. I was like, "What is
Yes.
this? Really Arrow with this
Uh,
music?"
You know what? Felicity's mom was a baddie, so.
And
let's
are they?
not get
Is
into it.
he really just frolicking
Yes.
through the neighborhood and then having brunch? What is
Yes.
this? Yeah. So
But I like Felicity's mom. She was cool.
everybody liked Felicity's mom.
Shut up.
Everyone liked Felicity's mom more than Felicity at that point.
Yeah.
Nobody liked Felicity except for the shippers.
You like?
I liked Felicity in season 1 and 2.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I mean, I liked her, but like, cause I didn't really notice.
I was indifferent towards Felicity. I didn't dislike her.
I liked Felicity. Those skirts.
I didn't dislike her.
The skirts and dress.
And it's
man.
like
the
season
plot.
3.
The plot.
The plot.
That is like season 3
Felicity
came.
had the best plot lines.
She kept crying every
Yes.
episode. Like even my mom, who would I would watch Arrow downstairs, and my mom was in there, like on her phone or whatever. But even she was like, "Why is she fucking crying again?"
But yeah, no, I get. I really liked Felicity because she was like an IT person, and I really like IT work and the plot.
The plot.
Plot.
The
I'm
plot.
not gonna sit and fucking lie that I liked her for more than just those two things. And like I
Emily
liked her
Bett
personality.
is an attractive woman. Just put it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
So,
I mean that's what the plot means, that she's an attractive person. Like whenever someone talks about plot, it's because you're very attractive, have a nice ass, or have boobs.
Well, there's that new WandaVision meme that's
Yeah.
out. Like, I watch WandaVision for the plot, and it's fucking Maria Rambeau or Monica Rambeau and Kat Dennings.
Yep.
So, like,
I mean, but I like anything Kat Dennings does.
yeah, but that last episode, man, it was just like, wow.
Oh yeah. Everyone was like, "Damn, Kat Dennings in that fucking uniform."
I mean, I've always liked Kat Dennings, though. Like, you know,
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone likes Kat Dennings.
I never watched Two Bird Girls, but
Me
you know,
neither.
she looks
I've
really
seen
good
some
in that
episodes.
show.
I can't
And
say
it was
me
like way back in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, though. So
either.
Yeah. I'll
I'll
tell
be
you,
right
when she found out he was a virgin, that was hilarious.
So we're done with Superman and Lois. You want to go on
Yes,
to
we can move
Batwoman?
on after we rated them. Batwoman, what do y'all think?
Well, the 2 episodes I saw were, you know, about in line with it, but I mean, things is taking time to get used to the new actress, which is fine. It's like there's no issue with her, but
No
no
issues.
issue. It's just you got to get used to her in the
Yeah.
role.
She
which
also
is-
has to get used to the role herself, because like she's pretty much in an established universe, and she's
Yeah.
a brand new actress.
and
So
she's a new, and the character's a noob. Like they say like she obviously has like martial arts training, so you know she
Yeah.
can fight, but she's still like a noob in terms of a superhero. So
Yeah. Which I find her acting to be shaky a little bit sometimes, but like it's gonna take her some time to get used to it, because everyone has been in their roles already, so they're pretty much set in their ways, and she just kind of was like thrown into the world. So like so she has to like find her footing and everything, and I'm sure she will, like the further the story goes.
I mean, not that it matters. We all know who carries the show anyway.
Yes, Alice.
Alice carries that show on her back.
She does. And Kate's girlfriend. Because damn, the plot.
Who's her girl?
Her the one in, with the crows, her ex in the crows.
Oh, that lady. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the plot.
That's not. Is she dating Sophie though?
Kind of. They kind of like are on
They're
a break.
falling out right now.
Yeah, they had a fallout because she's starting to realize, oh my god, I love Kate.
But she's
Like,
not there
You
anymore.
dumb bitch. Of course you liked Kate. That's literally my thought process. Like, bitch, you loved Kate from the beginning, and you're just now like,
It's
oh my
like
god.
so you talk about Sophie, right?
The girl in the crows.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
No,
I was gonna say Sophie doesn't deserve Kate. I'm sorry.
she's the second in command in the crows, right?
The
I-
black.
Sophie
You talking about the
is,
black girl, right? You talking
yeah.
about the black girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's the second in command in the crows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
She's like that Maria Hill.
yeah. She's the right hand. Like even like the dad said, like, you're my right hand. There's no one I trust more than you.
But that
She's
doesn't
the-
mean she's second in command. That just means
She's the
out of
Maria Hill.
everyone that's involved.
All right, she's the right hand then. Let's
Yeah.
just say she's the right hand.
She's the Maria Hill of
Yeah.
today's Nick Fury.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's like, and I was just like the entire time, it's like, oh, you dumb bitch. Of course you liked Kate from the beginning.
But she didn't deserve her because she just wanted to act like they didn't even know each other. It's like, you don't have to come out until you're ready, but you don't have to pretend like you didn't even know her either.
No,
you know?
Yamato. I'm not saying she's a new actress. I'm just saying she's new to the show. Like, she's just starting on that show, and it's rough to form a character on an already established show sometimes. And I feel like that's her issue, that she's having a hard time like getting like syncing up with all the other actors. And
Dude, that Grimm show was ass. That Grimm TV show was ass, dude.
So here's
Like,
the thing about Grimm. I swear to God, this is what happened. I watched the first episode. I thought it was okay, and then it's like I thought it got canceled. But then suddenly it was like I had like 4 seasons. Like, wait, I thought the show got canceled.
I like because my friend was trying to put me onto it. She's like, "Oh, let's watch Grimm." I'm like, "All right," like because how she explained it, it sounded awesome. I was like, "Oh hell yeah, dude!" Like, and then I think I dug. Like, we watched 5 episodes. I think I actually enjoyed 3 of them, but the other 2 were just ass. And then I tried watching it later on my own time, and I was like, dude, I can't get into it.
It was like The Office for me.
you can't get into The Office? What?
Well, I mean, I didn't really give it a fair shot. I only watched like 10 minutes of the first episode, and I was like,
I'm gonna be like those TikToks. What did he say?
Also, how did you get on Grimm? Was there a comment about Grimm?
Yeah, there was a comment.
Yamato. I made a comment that the new
over.
Bat woman is
No,
on.
by new actress, he just meant that on the show. Like,
Yeah,
this is a
she's new
character.
on the show.
Not like this is new actress. She's like you had Ruby Rose for a whole season, and so now you bring in a newer actress. So not that she's new to acting, but she's new to
I didn't mean that.
Batwoman as a new character. So,
Yeah.
So it's taking time to.
She was
like,
on through the crossover though, so she had somewhat of a standing before they got their own show. Like, wait, what? What do you mean?
She was in the crossover.
She was
in Crisis.
No, Ruby
that was
Rose was
Kate.
in the crossover.
Ruby, I'm not talking about Ruby Rose. I'm talking about the new girl.
The new girl.
Gentavia. That's her name?
I think so.
Yeah. No, she's a new actress on a.
Because we're talking about the current season of Batwoman, where it's a new actress taking over the show.
Batwoman. Yeah, I've never seen her in anything, but so she's new.
Her name is Javicia Leslie.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think was Ruby Rose the one on Grimm? Because I never watched Grimm, so I just took it as is.
No,
she's an Orange and the New Black. I know that.
Really?
Yeah,
because I don't. When I see Javicia Leslie's catalog, she's not on. I don't see her on Grimm. I don't see Grimm there. So who is he talking about?
I don't fucking know.
Are you
They have
talking
a
about
whole delay.
Alice?
We say so much shit by the time
talking about
by the
Alice?
time we see the comments.
Could we be talking about Alice?
Why don't you just pull up Grimm and look at the cast?
I did.
Let's see if a name.
But I don't know what she looks like outside of her set costume.
You don't know what she looks like when she's not Batwoman?
She's talking about Bitsy Tulloch? Because she plays Lois. But we're not talking about
Lois.
We're talking about Batwoman
Lois.
right now,
Yeah.
not Superman and Lois.
We
Bitchy might have been one. Grimm.
Okay, he's talking about Superman and Lois.
Bitsy
and
Tulloch. He's talking about Bitsy Tulloch.
Yeah.
She was on Grimm. Well, she might have been.
No, she was on Grimm. But like we weren't even talking about her anymore. We hadn't even said like our final closings about Lois, about Superman and Lois.
I think that what's going on in this private chat? Oh, I didn't see those. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, we're talking about Bitsy Tulloch. You're talking about Bitsy Tulloch, but like what you were saying was not lighting up with what we were talking about. So it just made no sense, Yamato.
That's why I got confused. But yeah. No, we were talking about Batwoman, the new actress in Batwoman.
Yes, we're talking about the new actress.
Because Ruby Rose left the role for personal reasons, and
I think it actually was because she got hurt.
She got hurt a while ago. I just think maybe
I think it just exacerbated her injury.
I thought she just got hurt a lot because she was doing most of her own stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that it just because like the way they're making it seem, it's like she will return. Because
I feel like they're writing it that she's gonna come back because
I feel like they'll show her and give closer to it, and then she'll just go off somewhere.
No, because right now, like she was in a plane and it fucking crashed and they couldn't find the body, and the new Batwoman found the costume and just started wearing it and green lighting as fucking Batwoman until her sister and fucking what's his name? They found her because they were able to track the suit, and now you find out that Kate is alive and she's held captive on this fucking island of assassins. And
Alice about Lucius kid.
Yeah, Luke Fox. Yeah, so they were able to track the suit, yada yada yada. But then, you find out that Alice has been been part of this whole team of fucking assassins on this remote desert island, and Kate is held captive there, and fucking Alice has to do all sorts of fucking bullshit to get her back. But now she's teaming up with the head's brother to fucking get revenge and shit because they want his head for some reason.
Sophia's brother? Yeah.
How
the fuck can I remember her name? But I can't remember between Jonathan and...
Well, they say her name.
Well, then again, she is one character, and I'm not trying to distinguish two brothers, so there is that difference. There is that difference. And there are more episodes to Batwoman than there are to Superman and Lois.
Yeah. But they also say her name fucking several times an episode.
Yeah,
since she's been introduced.
Yeah, so I was able to put because it's been 3 episodes already, 4 episodes.
Yeah,
yeah. So it was more episodes. Like I said, 2 to 3 episodes, and I can get the names down. But yeah, Sophia's brother, and it turns out we're finding out some shit about Alice and Sophia's brother that they probably had a thing going on.
Yeah.
I sound like your dog.
Yeah, that's Aries.
I just keep hearing him in the background. Oh, he's muted again.
Oh shoot! All right, let's see if I can unmute. I can't. It says he chose to do it himself, so I can't unmute it.
Oh no! I just stepped away for a second. My bad.
Oh, all right. No worries.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right. So yeah, like I said, the new girl, like I find her acting a little bit shaky, but she's just trying to like put her put herself into a universe where the actors have already had a season to get themselves established,
Yeah.
and they have set themselves in the world, and they've they already have like they're acting pretty much down for their characters.
Yeah.
So like her just stepping in, it's kind of like for her, it's like pilot season 1, while they're already in season 2.
Yeah, I actually like her a lot, dude. Like, cause when I season 1 of Batwoman, like I like Ruby Rose. I think she did good, but like
Yeah.
I kind of like this girl a lot more. And then like
I have no preference between.
I think Ruby Rose was more enjoyable in the Elseworlds crossover and the Crisis crossover. Other than that, dude, like because I think she bounced better off with other superheroes than when she bounces off with Luke Cage.
I think it was just her and Supergirl. They had good chemistry as
there's
friends.
that too. Yeah, they had a really good dynamic, and it led into
and also when she gave shit to Stephen Amell Oliver when she gave shit to Oliver, that was good.
Yeah. I think she bounced off better with other superheroes than she does with her sister and Luke Fox, and then all the relationship. I mean, that's going to be in a fucking CW show, so you're gonna have to like.
That reminds me when they first showed her in the Elseworlds crossover, and Barry's like, "I would never compare myself to a total badass like Batman," and then he just looked at Oliver. And Oliver's like, "Really, bro?"
Like, damn, bro, chill. Well, that reminds me of the set photos with Oliver's death, and like Grant Gustin is like,
that shit was funny as hell.
I made constant jokes about it because I was like, you better do that shit because like this motherfucker ruined their wedding by like being like, can we get married with y'all too?
Dude, that set photo, there's so many memes. So many memes off that set photo.
That was whose fault?
That was Felicity's fault.
No. Because Oliver interrupted them.
No, he didn't.
And yeah, he did.
No, Felicity did.
Nope. Oliver did. Oliver interrupted.
I just watched these fucking crossovers while I was binging. It was Felicity.
I thought it was Oliver that made the speech.
No, because Oliver has said he asked Felicity like in the first episode of the crossover about marriage, and then she's like, Oliver, I don't want to get married. She had to say that out loud.
No, but like he was like Oliver. I thought it was Oliver that interrupted them and was like made a whole speech
because
then they got married together.
She didn't want to get married. He had asked her earlier in the crossover.
No, I remember that part, but I'm talking about like when they were getting married, when Barry and Iris were getting married.
Yeah, but it was Felicity. Say, hold on, wait, can you marry us too? It was her.
Was it her? Can we look up the scene?
Dude, I just watched these episodes.
All right, I'll trust you.
No,
I'll say I'll look it up. Hold on.
Pull it up though.
I'll pull it up.
I thought it was Oliver. For some reason, I remember Oliver making a speech and like he was like
he probably made his vows.
I thought it was beforehand. I thought it was him that like interrupted them. Oh wow!
I just watched.
Then I guess I'm wrong. I'm wrong then.
Right before that.
And Sarah I love how
right before that Sarah was talking to Alex, and then when Mick came to get her, he's like, "Did you hit that?"
I'm glad that like in the next season of The Flash, like Iris said something about it because like if that was my wedding, I would have been throwing hands. Not gonna fucking lie.
She said something like a couple episodes later.
Iris did? I thought it was the next season. She made a remark.
They were unpacking their wedding gifts, and it was they were like, "See, this is why we always stick to or have a registry." And she's like, "Yeah, apparently getting married at other people's wedding was on the registry too."
That was you passed it. I think it's there.
Yeah, that's it. It's that.
Well, and I announce you.
Wait. Oh, it was her.
I've just fucking told you over there.
God damn. Oh hell no! If I were,
But you can see their faces too. Look at Barry Irish's faces. Like as it goes. Like
Wait, just 1 second. If you guys don't mind, or I mean, if you don't mind, really, if you don't mind, but would you marry us too? Would you marry me?
I
thought.
if I were Irish, I would have been like,
I believe in
bitch.
you.
Look at her face.
look at their faces. Like what?
Like, what are you doing? This is our fucking wedding.
Like I already got interrupted by Nazis, and now you're gonna fucking interrupt me.
Like, bro, I would have socked the bitch if I were Irish.
Like he didn't even have it. Like he didn't even pronounce them yet.
I know. Like they interrupted their wedding after they got interrupted by fucking Nazis from another world. I would have thrown fucking hands.
It was funny because like all the Irish Barry fans were hella mad about it, and then all Listening fans like, "Fuck you! They're just lucky to be included." I was like, "You see,
No,
you guys are the type to announce to get."
no, but I bet like if it was their wedding and then their friends interrupted their fucking
they're
wedding,
absolutely the types to announce a pregnancy at somebody's wedding.
the audacity! I swear to fucking God. I remember there was this one thing where like these people got married and then the friend proposed to his girlfriend. I mean the friend's boyfriend proposed to her at the fucking ceremony.
Oh wow!
And then literally they get married the next year, and the girl announces her pregnancy at the friend that interrupted her wedding.
Oh wow!
That is the pettiness that is fucking deserved. I lived for it. I was happy about it. That was some great ass payback. Because how the fuck are you gonna propose
you imagine how long they were planning that to time it right to make sure.
Oh, they planned it.
They planned that.
Okay,
they had to plan that.
Like, get me pregnant by the time this wedding happened.
Put a baby in me. Like they probably had started 2 months before the fucking wedding, and then she got pregnant within that time frame. That's honestly what had to have happened. Which it is deserved. Announcing like first proposing at my wedding. I'm gonna announce my pregnancy at your wedding, and she did it with like a PowerPoint too, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh like, wow!
Because she was giving her speech, like for her friend, and then she fucking while she was giving her speech, she announced her pregnancy.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, yes, fuck yes,
that to your kid.
Deserved.
Imagine explaining that to your kid.
I would happily explain that to my kid. I was like, so this bitch thought that she could get proposed to at my fucking wedding, and then I announced you at her fucking wedding.
That ain't her fault. That was the husband's fault for picking that moment.
I mean, yes. But she should have apologized to her friend, which she probably didn't do. She would have been like, I'm sorry, I didn't know he was going to do this. This is mad disrespectful. Like she should have done that. And like, if she was petty enough to do that at her wedding, then the friend did not fucking apologize. And the boyfriend did not clear with the bride or the groom. So like, it is what it is. Yeah. I would have been that petty too. Not gonna lie, I would have been if that happened at my fucking wedding, I would have been the fucking pettiest bitch ever myself. That's what I'm saying. Ira should have thrown hands.
Oh, dude, you can see the look on her face, dude.
Like she should have made the fuck look even harder than what she was doing because she was.
No, go ahead.
Because like her face was like not knowing what the fuck to do or say or like not knowing anything. But I would have made a the fuck face because that was a the fuck moment.
Oh sure.
Pull up that scene where they're opening presents on the flash.
Yes.
They were talking about the registry, and she threw that shade.
Yes. She threw that fucking shade. But I would have gone even further. I would have thrown
So
fucking
just
hands.
type
Because,
in Barry and Iris open gifts or something like that.
yes, hands would have been needed to be thrown at that fucking wedding. Like, I don't even want to get married, but like, if that shit happened at my wedding, bro, they would have been kicked out.
Is this it? The musical episode?
Maybe. Are they in their apartment or are they at Joe's house?
Yeah, they're in their apartment.
They're in
How
an
the fuck can
apartment.
they afford that nice ass apartment?
All right, play it. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's at Joe's house.
Oh, that is at Joe's house.
Okay, just type Barry and Iris wedding gifts.
Oh, yeah.
It does look like that first scene.
But
No.
this is season 1, episode 9. So
Oh, never mind.
Fourth down.
Oh, that one. That's it.
Yeah, that one.
From Oliver and Felicity, you have an espresso machine. All right.
Okay, not on the registry, but I guess getting married during our wedding wasn't on the registry either. So yeah, sure.
That fucking shade.
Pissed off the Alicia event so much. It was glorious. I love
Because like when I first saw that wedding scene, I was like, they're just gonna let that happen?
yeah.
like exactly.
Like,
I'll pick.
like whose episode was that? Was it the Arrows episode?
No, it's Flash season 4, episode 9.
Their writers allowed that?
No, are you talking about the crossover?
Yeah, the crossover.
No, that was Legends. Legends is always last.
Oh, so that was a Legends episode.
Yeah.
And it ended with them and not the Legends?
It always ends with Barry and Oliver, though.
True. But damn, the Legends writers were fucking petty as shit then.
And those crossovers are just blended anyway. I don't think
Yeah.
it's like...
Those Legends writers were petty as fuck doing that shit to Iris and Barry.
I'm sure the Legends writers didn't write it. It was probably like Guggenheim and shit.
Probably. That
Yeah,
is
like
some
this is what's
petty-
going to happen. Then, yeah.
That'd be funny if it were the Flash writers that did that to throw shade at Arrow. Now, if it was that makes it hilarious. So they could throw that little shade at fucking Oliver and Felicity. But goddamn, that wedding scene, when I first saw it, it pissed me the fuck off. Like, because like I just inserted myself the fuck in that situation.
You felt my rage against Felicity.
I flared up your rage against Felicity.
That's just you felt my rage towards Felicity.
Oh yeah, because like I understand, like there are things you don't do at a wedding, and that is like the top thing.
Yeah, that's in the top things to not do at a wedding.
Exactly. You don't do that at a fucking wedding. Like she stopped the wedding so she could get married in that fucking wedding too. Like,
yeah.
why not show up in a fucking white dress at someone else's wedding? That's the type of shit she did.
All right, so we only got like a few minutes left, right?
Yeah,
we still got to talk about Black Lightning
and
maybe touch more on Batwoman and the whole cancellation of Wonder Girl and
Yeah, go for it.
Canary.
Yeah, we can speed run it.
All right.
All right, so Black Lightning. So far it's not bad. There's not really a lot going on. Really, it's just a lot of Black Lightning, Jefferson going through PTSD.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire few episodes, and like he's lashing out and everything due to PTSD. Like, you can tell it's PTSD, like big time.
From what?
From his friend dying.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I forgot.
His friend dying in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he got like strong PTSD, and it probably just like it like worsened his already traumatic event with his father, which made him become a superhero. Yeah. And then seeing that like now he's a superpower, like basically a superhero, and he still couldn't save someone next to him. So it probably that's probably what led to his PTSD.
I forgot. I was actually meaning to watch the last episode of last season's Black Lightning to see what led more into it, but I forgot to.
It was the Markovian War,
Yeah.
and they were
And he had to kill his
sneaking.
brother, basically.
Hmm?
And he had to kill his brother, basically. And like
Kill his brother. What are you talking about?
the dude, fucking fuck, what's his name?
Gravedigger.
Yeah, that was his brother.
That's his great uncle.
Oh, that's right. I knew it was his relative. See, like I said, that's how much I forgot from like how long of a gap we had.
I still remembered it, surprisingly.
Well,
I can't remember the names of two fucking kids that I watched recently, but I can remember Gravedigger from like a year ago.
You just don't like Jordan and Jonathan. That's what that is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I like Jonathan's the popular one, right?
One one's probably gonna be a douchebag. The other one's just a little bitch. They're gonna cry every week.
I like the popular one.
I like seeing how like he rushed in to save his brother though.
I like Jordan's room though, or the emo one's room.
I like how they both they were bickering and everything, but in the end, when it came down to it, he was just trying to protect his brother.
Yeah,
I like that.
And when one of them is mad at the dad, they're both mad at the dad. Yeah. All right, back to Black Lightning. There's not really much going on besides him going through his PTSD and trying to handle it. And then there's like some slow background stuff happening, but it hasn't really been delved in yet.
They're touching a lot more on Lynn trying to be a superhero with her drug addiction.
But she's not really a superhero. And like it's a lot of like therapy as well. And like a lot of people, it's basically all of them going through their issues currently right now. And then
Tobias Whale is basically like the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Where like in Marvel, where he's like everyone knows he's a crime boss, but now he's like putting up this front where he's like doing a lot of charity and shit.
Yeah. And then he's also trying to cut the shit out of Jefferson still.
Dude,
dude, he's been going after Lynn for like since last season. He's like, a little fine head like you.
Maybe he ripped out Khalil's spine though. I was like, oh
my god. That was just nasty. In front of the church too. Oh no, he threw him in front of a church.
Yeah.
Oh no, he shot him. He got shot in front of the church. He ripped his spine out in his office.
Yeah.
I thought you threw him in the church after he ripped out the spine.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, there. Yeah.
Right. He said, I'm gonna send your ass to God.
Oh gosh.
God damn. That man is ruthless. I love that about him though. I think he's one of my top 5 favorite villains in all of the Arrowverse.
My number 1 is Damien Dark. Bro.
How dare you?
Just fucking watching he's so much better on Legends than he was on.
He was on Legends.
He was awesome on Legends.
Yeah. I liked him in Arrow, but it just
when he found out that Stein and Jackson switched bodies, he started fucking dying.
Yeah.
I just got to the episode when Ray and Nora got married when he came back.
Yes.
And he was like, "You better take care of her. I'll come after you." And he started laughing. He's like, "I'm just kidding, but not really."
Yeah, I think it's like the fact that they like that he's so powerful, and yet they make him like this this like jokey little character as well. Like it improved him.
Yeah, he's a decent actor. I think for that stuff. He's on the 100 too, by the way.
Oh, I know.
He played a similarly sort of conniving character on the 100.
Man, but Vandal Savage though.
He was kind of trash. I'm sorry.
Vandal Savage in Legends was not trash though.
He was kind of trash.
Not in Legends. Now when he's in hell with Ray.
I really like the actor that played him. I think like he did a good job for what he was given. I've said that before.
No, I'm just making fun of it because like him and like hell, and then he becomes like Ray is so pure-hearted and nice that he turned him good.
Yeah,
That's
And
just what I found funny.
it was good stuff.
I liked how they made Ray even nicer on Legends because in Arrow, he was like trying to shut down Oliver at every fucking turn, and he was kind of being a little bit of an asshole every now and then.
Well, that's because Oliver's an asshole, dude, and fucking Ray knows how to fucking he knows how to match energy. That's what it is. When he's with the Legends, he's a goofball because they're all just a bunch of goofballs. But when he's trying to run his own company and he lives in fucking Star City, like, and fucking Oliver Queen's coming at him all fucking chest puffed out, dude. And he's like, dude, I can puff my chest out too, dick, dude. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's already like half a foot taller than fucking Stephen Amell.
Didn't Felicity run Palmer Tech?
She did for a short moment when he faked his death. She ran it.
They said she ran it into the ground.
Yep. And then she changed the name to Smoke Technologies, and she fucked up that company too.
Felicity is so fucked up because she stole Curtis's invention and tried to pass it off as hers.
Yes. Yes, I remember that.
She's terrible.
He just left, and he should have taken his technology with him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The one that she was using.
Can't let a black man live. I swear to God. But he's happy with his husband.
Oh, he did get remarried. I forgot about that.
I felt bad for him. The fact that he got divorced. Like, did they really have to make him get divorced?
Curtis just sucked. Curtis sucked anyway. Like, what did he do?
I mean, was it his fault?
I take that back. He did contribute with the tech and everything.
Yeah.
One who always made me laugh was Renee. Because every time they was on a mission, like they would burst in, all of them, he'll like shoot off a few bullets and disappear to the side. Then you wouldn't see him again to the end of the fight.
Yes. And he snitched on Oliver multiple times. Did y'all forget that he was a snitch?
No.
I vaguely remember he did snitch or something. When?
Yeah, he did snitch. He snitched on Oliver.
For what?
Being Green Arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, he snitched on Oliver, and then that's when Colton Hayes' character came back and was like pretending to be the Green Arrow for one episode.
Oh, I guess I don't remember actually. I actually used to rewatch Arrow a couple times. Like,
how could you? I can't rewatch Arrow.
I used to every so often, but like when it got to like season 5, I stopped going all the way through. I guess.
Like, I think the only seasons I could rewatch are seasons 1, 2, 6, maybe. Definitely 6.
Not 5.
5 is the one with Adam Chase, right?
Adrian Chase, yeah.
Adrian Chase, yeah. See, yeah, I'm not good with names. But season 5 and season 6.
Season 8 was really good too.
Yeah, I mean, like after season 5, they did bring up the quality of the show.
They had to, man. People were leaving.
They realized they fucked up pushing that Olicity shit.
They did fuck up, and they had to bring Laurel back. It's like, yeah, I think we did make a mistake.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, our Olicity fan base is actually not our actual fan base that watches most of our show.
Well, behold.
They're just the loudest, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it usually works. And Guggenheim was talking shit. He's like, oh, this is going to be a very small vocal minority that are going to be upset about Laurel. I was like, really? Okay, watch this.
And then if you look at their ratings, you see the massive drop after that episode.
Like, it doesn't matter because it's CW. Like,
yeah.
But it was still kind of funny because, like, you guys really just thought you were doing something.
Yeah, and then it was a huge drop. And then the Olicity shippers, like, once they shifted back, they were like, fuck this, we're not going to watch the show anymore.
No, They claimed the drop was because Oliver and Felicity wasn't together.
Oh yeah, that is true.
They were like,
Which-
I don't think so.
Nope. Because the
It's
drop
like-
started happening
it's like-
before even that.
They were like the ratings were really high the episode after Laurel died. It was like because they were tuning in to see her off. That's why.
Yeah. And then after that episode, it just because it already dropped before that episode. It dropped a little bit, but then it dropped even more after that episode. Because people wanted to check if she actually was dead or not.
I don't know. I don't know how much more proof they needed because we had people had to explain to them like when they added Felicity to the Green Arrow comics, the sales went down.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Felicity is volatile to the universe.
Because the New 52 Green Arrow was like one of the highest selling books at the time.
Yeah.
And they added Diggle to it, and then they were like, yeah, this is really good. And then they added Felicity, and I think one issue, like that issue, the sales were high, but it steadily got lower and lower and lower. And so people were like, what the fuck?
They were like, no, this is their shit. We don't need it in our shit.
Keep her in Firestorm comics, please.
Yes.
It was always hilarious how they would see like, you guys just don't like Felicity because she's not a comic book character, and it's like, actually, she is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so back to Black Lightning because we need to brush through this.
Remember we used to deviate so much and talk shit about Arrow.
I know, and we just did that again. All right, so back to Black Lightning. Jefferson is wilding out. Not gonna lie, he's becoming like he's getting tired of the bullshit, and he's wilding out. Like, especially in this last episode where he got in the cage and fought this big motherfucker.
I really like that scene. It's in the first episode of the new season when Jefferson's just like driving home from work.
Oh yeah,
and he sees police just like fucking assaulting this kid that Jefferson knows is like a really good fucking kid.
And all he did was like walk. He was walking out with he was just walking around the street with a violin in his hand.
Yeah.
And then like the cops pull up and they're like, "Where are the drugs? Where are the drugs?
Where's the drugs? Where's the drugs?"
Is that a reference to that Elijah kid, the one the cops killed, who he played violin to cats?
It could
Probably.
be. It could have been.
He used to play violin to kids. Like,
oh, I know about that, but I don't know if it's a reference to him or not.
Probably
it could be.
But then, so then Jefferson just gets out of his car. He's like, "Excuse me, officers. What's going on, dude? I know this kid. Like, he wouldn't hurt a fly." They're like, "Back the fuck off!" Blah 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 blah. And then they start, and he's all like, "No, dude. Like leave that kid alone." And they start drawing their guns on him, and then he's like, "Fuck no, dude!" And then he just goes Black Lightning all over the place, like in like his street clothes and shit. And Gamby's all pissed off. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude? I had to like clean up your whole goddamn mess that you made."
Yeah. Well, he wiped away their memories and then wiped their body cams.
You see, I think that is exactly what you would get in real life, especially now.
Yes, that is exactly what you would get. But like what he didn't do is he didn't wipe the camera that was like somewhere farther away. So like he got partially caught, but Gamby at least covered his face. But they had like a partial license plate of his. So like now the police are like sussing him hard. But yeah, like he's going up. Like I said, he's wilding out. He's getting tired of the bullshit. Also, welcome back, Yamato.
Here to deal with some butt stuff.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much what Black Lightning is dealing with. All right, so
right now it's still early in. We got Jennifer. Did you see the last episode? Jennifer's fucking powers are starting to glitch out because she hangs out in the ionosphere too much.
Yeah, I think she's getting addicted with the ionosphere.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are dealing with addiction right now, but in different types of addiction, not just drug in this current season.
Yeah, because you see Jefferson just drinking a lot too. Like
I
he's
wouldn't say
like
drinking a lot.
he's been drinking quite a bit, man. Like
It's more than normal, but it's like
yeah,
it's not all the fucking time.
he's drinking on Wiener Man levels, dude.
I don't know about that.
I
He's not day drinking.
only day drink on Saturday or Sundays.
That's a lie. You day drink like a lot,
No, because I work days. And I work Saturdays too.
bro. You used to day drink at your other job.
What, oh, you have to be drunk at the grocery store. Like
That wasn't that long ago. You know that, right?
you have to be drunk at the grocery store, man.
I worked at a grocery store. I was never drunk at the grocery store.
Were you a cashier?
Yes,
Oh man, I don't know how you did it.
it was at
You
Whole
worked at
Foods.
Whole Foods though, man. That's a fucking. There's probably a lot more Karens that shop at Whole Foods. Never mind.
Yes, I had to deal with BuzzFeed Karens. Like this one lady where I fucked up her groceries by one. Like I accidentally I instead of hitting like 8 times and then I scanned the item, I accidentally hit 9.
Oh shoot!
And so like she came back to my register and I told her it was like, she was like, I had 8 of this item. And I was like, yeah, it's 8. And then she said, well, you actually rang me up for 9 and like blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, I don't have the like I even started with an I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Must have been an accident. I must have accidentally hit 9 instead of 8. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to change that. But you can go to our front desk over there, and they can help you out with that. And then she got fucking even more pissed off, and she was like, "So you're not even gonna apologize? You're just gonna make me go somewhere else?" And I was like, "That was one of," and I like my literal response was like, "That was one of the first things I said, ma'am. I apologized once I found out the error." And then she got even more mad, and she was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't have the ability to change any of that. I'm just a regular cashier. You're gonna have to go over there to deal with it." And then she got even more pissed off, and she started cussing at me, and then just went over to the front desk afterward, like right after cussing me out. But like, god damn, that lady was like upset from the get go, because like even when I was ringing her out, like she was just in a bad attitude the entire time. Like I just decided not to talk to her. Why'd you do that, huh?
I'm saying, dude, you're going off, dude. We got shit to talk about.
I mean, I'm just talking about a Karen incident.
I didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. I zoned out like you did with the 100.
I ran to the bathroom. I left and went to the bathroom, came back. You're still talking about. I was all like, man.
That wasn't that long. That wasn't that long that I was fucking going
Dude,
off in that conversation.
I was looking at the game. I'm sorry. Actually, I was looking at San Andreas.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
The movie
Fuck
with the
you
Rock
guys.
and
All right,
Carla
but
Gugino.
now let's go ahead and talk about Supergirl, because there's not a lot going on in Black Lightning. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Supergirl's just new
Supergirl-
casting.
Cass, what's her name? Sasha Callie?
Yes.
Sasha Cal or Calais or
It was totally
Okay.
unexpected. I didn't know Supergirl was going to be in the movie. So
Me neither.
Melissa Benoist approves as well, which is awesome.
that's what's
Yeah.
up.
Which I wanted Supergirl to be Chloe Grace Moretz in the movies. Is this an animated movie or
No, live action.
live action?
It's the Flash movie.
Oh, I
Flash
wanted Chloe Grace Moretz. Not gonna lie. For Supergirl.
Is so what is it? What is
I can see Chloe Grace Moretz going to Marvel. Actually, just she's seems
True.
like an MCU actress. To be honest,
Who could she be though?
Seem like there's more fit for DC.
Oh, like you could have her like be Gwen Stacy in this current
she could
Spider-Man.
She could be Gwen Stacy.
She could. I could see her as a Gwen Stacy.
What do you guys think about the rumors of Amelia Clark replacing Amber Heard? I don't think that's true.
Are they rumors or are they just like
I don't
people
know. So
like
apparently,
headcanon?
somebody from Forbes magazine was talking about how she just sold her house from in LA or whatever, and they mentioned like she's been in Star Wars. She also signed on to replace Amber Heard or whatever. So I don't know if that was just bad reporting or what, because you haven't heard anything.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that.
I get the impression from Amelia that like she wants to do more like smaller stuff for a while, because she's supposed to do Broadway, not Broadway, but the West End plays.
Yeah, I don't think
it got shut down. So, because I mean, you gotta imagine they Kit Harington is playing the Black Knight, right?
Yeah.
I imagine they fucking contacted Mia Clark too, like Marvel and DC for something.
Possibly.
If they went to Kit Harington, they went to Mia Clark. I mean, come on now, because she was already technically in the MCU. She's supposed to be in Iron Man 3, but they wrote her part out or something like that. I don't know. So I don't know. I'd be all for it though. I think it's bullshit though.
Quite possibly.
So she's gonna be in the Flash movie. What is even this Flash movie gonna be? Like, is it gonna be Flashpoint? Is it just gonna be a Flash movie?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Flashpoint.
Because Michael Keaton is in it as Batman.
Yeah.
And apparently he's gonna be the DCU's Batman going forward.
Isn't Ben Affleck also in it as Batman?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he is.
I think he's done probably
after the Snyder cut, which is a fucking shame.
Yeah, because I like this Batman a lot.
But it was such a process though, how it's steadily declined. Like he's supposed to write, produce, and he's supposed to write it, direct it, and star in it. And then it's like, oh, he's not directing anymore. And then they're like, oh, he's not writing anymore. And now he's, not Batman anymore.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like we got a really dope Batman from Ben Affleck. And now we don't have I mean, I'm really excited to see what Robert Pattinson puts to the table with his movie. The trailers look dope. But yeah, that's
it all makes no fucking sense to me. Like, why? It makes no fucking sense.
What, Pattinson?
No, like just how they're handling all this Batman shit.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, but whatever.
It's like really
because the Snyder Cut is coming out. Are they just gonna call that a sort of non-canon thing or whatever? It doesn't count, and because apparently Pattinson is in the current timeline, like it's not in the past; it's in 2021 or whatever.
What do you mean you don't know about Robert Pattinson being Batman? Yeah, so because he's a great actor.
I haven't seen any of the movies he's been in, but like in Twilight, he wasn't a terrible actor. Just because it was a terrible movie, that doesn't mean he did a bad job in it.
You can see by Breaking Dawn, you can see his acting jobs coming out a little more.
Yeah,
he got better in Breaking Dawn. So I liked him in Water for Elephants. Some of my favorite movies.
He's done a lot of good, like great movies, like where he acted his ass off.
I still need to watch The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe.
Me too. That looks good.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he's gonna be good. I mean, people are a little upset about the costume now, but
yeah.
I think he's trolling fans though. Like he was saying, he hasn't been working out during quarantine. I think he's just trolling people.
But still, I'm gonna miss Ben Affleck's Batman because it's just like the scenes in Batman versus Superman where he was just fighting.
That's how fight she is.
Why am I hearing?
Because I accidentally hit play on the Facebook one.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like the fight scenes and everything, like just were so amazing. I really wish we could have seen more of Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I was so excited to see Batman versus Deathstroke, and I'm just like, man, that would have been so amazing. It could have
I
just been
know.
Joker and Harley hired Deathstroke to kill Batman. It's so simple. It just did that.
Now it doesn't even have to be Joker and Harley. It could have just been Two-Face.
Either way, it's just like, why was it so complicated? Like, what are you doing?
It was very convoluted.
He got so annoyed though. He was in the interviews like, "Oh man, everybody's asking me about Batman, Batman, Batman. I don't know about Batman."
Well, I think it was like because for him it was a passion project, and then everything just devolved.
Maybe he misunderstood the comic book community. You know, like he's.
I don't know because he's been a
No,
comic
I don't think.
fan since
Well,
he was
yeah,
a child.
But
I don't
I'm
think it's
saying,
the
like,
comic
you
community
said,
that he was like.
I know,
I
but
think-
you said it was like a passion project for him, right?
Yeah,
But it's a comic book community. They're gonna hound him about that. A passion project is just them trying to bring their art to life and everything. But it's like you also got to know that the comic fans are gonna hound you about fucking Batman. You know, it's Batman.
I think that's kind of. Yeah. I don't think it's like the issue like with him getting upset about it was mainly because of people asking about it. I think it was just because of the shit happening in the background. Because like they had to have taken him off of all of that shit way before they even announced it. So I'm sure for him, he was just already getting upset about the shit that was going on with Batman.
Yeah.
So like him getting asked about it, it probably just annoyed him because of the shit that was happening in the background and his movie not going off the way he wanted it to. Because Batman versus Deathstroke would have been amazing.
Yeah. So and then remember they announced the Deathstroke movie?
Yeah.
And it's like, see, this is exactly your problem here, DC. This is why you keep greenlighting. Like, did Deadshot need a solo movie? Remember they announced that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised they finally hired a director for Blue Beetle. I was like, whoa, okay.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
is-
Blue Beetle's getting a movie, and I'm happy about it because it's some it's a damn, what's his first name? Jaime Reyes. Yeah.
So they announced the director a couple days ago. And I was surprised. Like, I thought that was gonna be another one that was just gonna sit on the shelf for like forever after they announced it. But so that's moving forward. But they're like Deadshot, Deathstroke, The Trench. And it's like, come on. Just give us a Superman.
I just think it's like they need
It's a
more
medicine
solo
too.
movies before they make team-based movies like they have been.
Like, just give us a Man of Steel 2.
Yes.
Batman.
Give us a Batman movie. Give us a Man of Steel movie. Give us better Wonder Woman movies. Not one
And
where
don't
she
have her
rapes a
rape
man.
anybody.
We both said that at the exact same time. Wow, that's hilarious. Also, give us an Aquaman movie without Amber Heard. You know what? Fix the shit with Cyborg because
Yeah,
we
no, that's
actually
done. He's already
That's
said,
done.
like, he already said he's not working with him anymore.
Yeah, I feel bad for the man because I'm pretty sure he's getting blackballed after this, but like it's not deserved.
I mean, he was prepared for it. He said accountability over entertainment, so he's
Exactly.
prepared for it. I don't think he's gonna get blackballed, but
What do you mean, like Sinister Six with Spider-Man? There hasn't been a Sinister Six in Spider-Man yet.
It was supposed to be.
There was supposed to be, but we never got it.
they were
It's like-
filming that in the Amazing Spider-Man.
But a Sinister Six movie would have been all right because there's already countless solo movies for Spider-Man where he's dealt with his villains. So it makes sense that there would be a Sinister
Yeah.
Six movie. I mean, yeah, it would have been a Sinister Six movie would have been awesome for sure, but like, it is what it is.
There'll be one eventually.
There will be one eventually. We finally got Vulture, which is what I fucking wanted for a
They're
Spider-Man
building
movie.
it now. I mean, they got Vulture. Mysterio's not dead. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
But he's not. They showed that in the end credit.
Never wish Jake Gyllenhaal like that.
Well, they showed it in the end credit that he's not dead.
No, he didn't. He took that video before what happened. Like,
no, he's not dead. They showed it in the end credit. He's not dead.
Yeah, but you talking about when they revealed he was Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was taken before. That was while Spider-Man was fighting the droids.
Yeah, he's still not dead though.
I know, but I'm saying that doesn't prove it because that was taken before he faked his death. He did that, then fake his death.
Yeah, so that shows that he's alive.
No,
no, they showed him alive at the end.
I know, but I'm saying he filmed that clip while he was fighting those fucking android things. And so then he acted like he died. So that doesn't prove that he's alive. It just proves that he made the video before he died.
Yeah. It's a possibility he's still alive.
I'm saying,
but there's also all the other people who are working behind the scenes with Mysterio that could also pick up the mantle of Mysterio.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. Just keep it Quentin back. I mean, I don't know. Like that random dude from the first Iron Man movie. Remember that? He was like, I'm sorry, I'm not Tony Stark. Got this dude back?
Or that moment in Iron Man where it's now what's his name? Fuck. I'm so bad with names. Why? Oh well, I lost my train of thought. But back to Supergirl. Have you guys ever seen that actress do anything?
I have not.
I looked at some of her clips. She's on like soap operas, but.
Oh, that means she's gonna be great because those soap opera actors are extra as fuck.
I mean, she was like Emmy nominated, so
there's gonna be background music every fucking where. There's gonna be a lot of gas. It's gonna be like dun dun dun.
Part of me hopes that she keeps the dark hair. Like, I'm ready for dark hair Supergirl. I'm good with that.
Clark, you're my cousin. Dun, dun, dun. Clark tries to leave her in Kansas instead of taking her to Metropolis. She slaps him in the face. And you know that shit would hurt since she's stronger than Clark.
Yeah. Well, he'd be able to actually feel it, yeah.
Yeah, like her hits would, like he'd feel them like Darkseid. Because, you know, Darkseid ragdolls the shit out of him half the time. What do you guys think of the last season of Supergirl,
though? That Lena bullshit.
There's some Lena bullshit? What are you talking about?
When they force her into that stupid-ass role as a villain.
Are you doing that for the last season?
Oh, you're talking about this coming? I thought you said the last season.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the last season?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about it, like what they're even doing with it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, because they were filming for a while, and then Melissa, like, just got on set, like, a month ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So, like, are they going to, like, just speed up her scenes in the earlier episodes? Or
are they going to get rid of the bangs for this season? Because I really hated the bangs.
I don't hate the bangs, but it did take a minute for me to get used to them.
It took me a while to get used to them, but I could live without them.
Yeah.
What about you, Wiener?
I haven't seen any set footage. I haven't seen anything. I have no idea what they're gonna be doing. So I'm just looking forward. I'm just like what Jake said earlier. Like I'm just glad shit's finally coming back. Like
I just want Lena to kill Luthor again.
Remember that period in like April and May? There was like nothing on.
Yes.
It's like they were like these TV programs. They were trying their best to keep everyone entertained. Like they had like discount movies, free movies. they just randomly uploaded a whole bunch of shit on Netflix and Hulu just to keep us entertained. Like, oh, you can binge this show. It's like, wow, thanks.
And then Netflix got rid of Friends.
They did that before that though. I was like that was like a year before that, I think. Wasn't it?
I thought it was during.
Who gives a fuck about Friends?
I don't.
HBO Max has it anyway. Hey, Friends is dope. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
It's all right.
I don't give a fuck. I love Friends. Fuck that.
It's not better than Community.
Not a Seinfeld fan though. I will say that.
You're what?
I'm not a Seinfeld fan though. I will say
Seinfeld
that.
is okay. I find
It's not funny to me. I'm sorry. I can never get into it.
Seinfeld.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I just can never get into it personally.
It has its moments. It has some moments that stand out to me, but as a show as a whole,
Is it because of Kramer throwing the hard R?
No.
No, I was talking to Jake.
I wasn't a fan of it before that.
I know. I'm just kidding. What do you think about Will and Grace coming back?
I wasn't a Will and Grace fan when it was new, so
Didn't it already come back?
Wait, Melissa Benoist wasn't pregnant.
She just had a baby.
Yeah, no, but like the person that was pregnant during the season was not Melissa Benoist. I think she get pregnant like towards the end of the season.
probably somewhere around there.
The other girl was pregnant during the during filming.
Andrea Brooks.
Yeah, like she was pregnant during the season.
Dude, she was around that show for like since the beginning.
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna up her contract when she started being more included in the cast and she was hanging out with them more. I was like, oh, she can be a regular now.
Oh yeah, and I like her character, so that's dope. I just wanted to kill Lex again, though. Just pa pa pa.
no, you can't kill Lex.
Fuck Lex.
John Cryer is fucking fantastic, though.
I know. I just don't like Lex.
You're not supposed to like Lex.
Exactly. That's why if they kill his ass dirty again, I wouldn't mind it.
He was funny as fuck in the Crisis crossover, though.
Do you guys think this Superman and Lois Lex is like his illegitimate son?
I think he's just gonna be a Lex from another universe, another Earth.
It could be. His tech is a lot better than current Lex's tech.
Like
Dude, because he's from the future.
Maybe he killed.
Huh?
Maybe he killed his Superman, and because Lex in the Elseworlds crossover, no Crisis crossover, was trying to kill all the Superman in the universe, multiverse. So maybe he's like doing the same thing.
I think the Superman from his Earth was like Homelander from The Boys. So now he just sees Superman and like he just views him as a threat.
Oh, that was funny when John Cryer's Lex went to Smallville and Clark hit him with the hands.
Yeah, it was funny. He threw that shit too, the kryptonite.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "You lost these powers." He was like, "You lost your powers, but I still got these hands, though." And then, bah! Hit him.
He's like, "Nope, still stronger."
Yep. Hit him in the jaw.
He was mad because he stepped on his fucking son's fucking toy car that he left outside. Yeah. Broke that shit.
Mm-hmm. That part was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like that scene made me laugh my ass.
But to me, I've said this before in other discussions with you guys. Like to me, that was just Tom Welling saying, "Fuck all this Superman shit, dude." Like how he throws the kryptonite and whatever. He's just saying, like, "Fuck all this Superman shit, dude." Like I've been in other things.
No, he actually loved being back for Superman. Like he was he was all like happy about the love that he was receiving.
So what's his face? Rosenbaum has a podcast called Inside of You, and he has Tom Welling and he has Tom Welling on all the time. He has he's had Stephen Amell and stuff on, and like he feels a little bit salty about not being asked to come back for the crossovers and stuff. Like he wanted to come back and play Lex Luthor and shit.
Well, there was a rumor that he was going to be in it. Then he denied it. Said he wasn't in it.
Who? Tom Welling?
No, Michael Rosenbaum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if they just didn't ask him or what. I'm not sure.
I don't know. He's talked about it on his podcast a few times. And he seems like a pretty wholesome dude. Like he seems like someone that'd be like genuinely like, really fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he seems
Just
good.
have some conversations with. Like he's like
Yeah.
I don't like find like him just like bullshit about anything really. Like he'll tell it how it is. And then what we had left, the cancellation of shows that weren't ever made. Or
Wonder Girl and
I didn't know anything about Wonder Girl actually.
Green Arrow and the Canaries.
Oh yeah, those two were canceled like out of nowhere because they were like, oh, 2 new shows are coming on, and I was like, okay, dope. They're gonna replace Arrow and what was the other show that was getting canceled? Because the Flash Supergirl's gonna get canceled this season, so I was like, okay, dope. They're gonna replace those two. And nope, they got canceled instead too.
Yep. It's pretty much just how the business is.
So we're probably just gonna get Green Arrow, Green Light. Fuck, I can't even speak right now.
You better say Green Lightning.
Yeah, Green Lightning. I can't see. I was about to say Green Arrow, then Green Lightning, and then it's fucking Green Lantern. Why can't I think straight?
Green Lightning sounds like a pretty dope name though.
We already
does.
Stargirl Yamato.
We talked about Stargirl
A little bit.
Yeah, he was not here when we were talking about.
He was gone. That's why I'm like I was talking to him.
I thought he was talking about Superman and Lois while like we had finished talking about Superman and Lois like 30 minutes after.
Dude, my camera just got all wonky.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I wasn't gonna say anything. You had that last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy that those two shows got canceled. As long as Stargirl doesn't get canceled, I'm cool.
Yeah, and Legends need to go on for 12 seasons.
Oh my god, yes. No, Legends needs to go on longer than fucking Supernatural. Because they're already a way better show than Supernatural.
Legends.
Yeah.
And it's a show that can go on longer than Supernatural because they could just always change the cast at any point.
We only have.
I feel like eventually Katie Lotz is gonna step away.
What do we only have? 2 originals?
Just her and is Sarah and Mick.
Sarah and Mick. Goddamn.
And Mick already said he's done after season 7. So.
Damn, Mick is one of my favorites.
I feel like Katie Lotz should probably step away too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like her character has done all that she could do.
Like she and Ava decided to settle down.
Yeah,
whatever, and she'll pass it on to like Nate or somebody.
Yeah, if Katie Lotz leaves, then the actress who plays Ava is gonna leave too, because that would just make sense for the story.
They probably just settled down like Ray and Nora did.
Yeah,
because they already did a whole episode talking about their life together, I guess. Even though Oliver said, "Don't ever stop," he told that to Sarah and Barry. He's like, "Don't ever stop," but they'll both stop. Watch.
Never stop. Not stopping.
Never stop, never stopping. Dude, that's an awesome fucking movie. I've seen that movie like 100 fucking times. I swear to God.
So what else we got?
I think that was it. I think this is a good spot to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much talked about everything. I know we talked about a few others more than others, but like I think we got through all of it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we went on those tangents that we normally do.
It happens.
All right, I'm back to normal.
You're never normal.
Here. Thank you, everybody, for listening in. We will, of course, include links to Timon's show and everything. No, we're not on YouTube anymore. I'm sorry. Scratch that. But thank you. Now you guys know why I don't host now.
I'm not a good host myself either, so it's not like I'm any better.
I'm not either. We're just a whole bunch of
We're
misfits.
just like fucking
just
lit
get along.
podcast. That's how it is.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good one. Bye.
Peace.
I cut you off while you were saying peace.
That's fine.